Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Jenny.
Are we live? We're live. We are here Thursday night, which is an unusual night for me to do it, but it takes away Saturday. I'm back on Saturday again. But thank you for being here.
No, thank you for having us on.
Right. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks a million. How you all keeping?
Oh, great.
Good.
Tired?
Not
You're
bad.
tired, David?
Yeah.
You know something? I'm absolutely shattered today. I went for a quick half an hour snooze.
Did you?
Seriously, the missus wake me up at 9.
Really? Oh, look at me. I haven't stopped running around all day. And
Tell me about it.
what?
Tell me about it. It's a busy month for me.
I haven't stopped. I haven't stopped. I kind of went to a chiropractor today, and I don't know what he's done to me. I really don't know what he's done to me. But thank you guys for being here. We have Riga and Dave from Scotland's Paranormal Investigations Group. Welcome,
It's
welcome.
a pleasure to be.
Oh,
I'm
thank
glad
you so much. I'm delighted you're finally on.
Yep.
We
Yeah.
have a few things to go over tonight. We have a few things. What are we doing tonight? EVPs.
Yes. Hey.
EVPs.
EVPs.
Yep, definitely.
I do hope I have them up proper. I do hope I have them up right, because I did go for a wee snooze, which I didn't get it, probably 10 minutes. And so it was kind of get up, jump up, and get all of it done. But we are here. We are done. We're here. Hi, Dennis.
Hi,
Oh,
Dennis.
Oh, man.
That's the crack at you, Dennis. So you're from Scotland's Paranormal Investigations Group. I'm going to start off as always. What got you into the paranormal first? Both of you, David and Riga. Anyone?
I'll go first. I've been doing it since I've been 18, and I first went to a team just to kind of see what it was all about, and there was a wee woman, Margaret, that she claimed to be a medium and a psychic and stuff, and she took me into the kitchen area, and she told me everything, and I mean everything about my mother, how she passed away, where she was buried, the year she passed away, the age, and this is before social media. So I was like, how do you know that? Because I'm thinking maybe she knows somebody in the family, or never met this woman in my life. And funnily enough, Dennis had just commented he knew her as well, and I was talking to him on Saturday, and he was on an investigation with us. And ever since, it just got me interested. I was like, she knows this. There's got to be stuff out there. So
yeah,
basically,
I just want to dissect some of these mediums, because I know I've been to a few and they were okay, but I've been to one particular one, and she kind of scared me with how much she knew.
Mm-hmm.
She was spot on. No one would have known what she told me.
Yep. Well, that was it. That was the exact same as me. And
wanted to find out.
And we had a wee chat in the paranormal hangover last week as well. There's people who claim to be when they're not really, and it ruins it for the people that's actually got the ability. But she get everything down to a T. So I was interested to find out what the hell's out there. So
how do they know these things? What about yourself, David?
Well, it was way back 2002. Well, to be fair, it's when Most Haunted started, and I thought, you know what, I could do that. So I started my own group called Spirit Finder Scotland, and I had been doing it for about 16 years until I closed the group through a lot of carry on within the group.
I gotcha.
And then I just carried on doing investigations with my daughter.
Aye.
Until I met Riga, and then got together with Riga's team.
And then how long are you together?
David, you joined the team on May last year, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
David's actually been the longest survivor of the team.
Apart from yourself.
Really? I know. It's kind of like I'd have people on and off, and it feels like sometimes I'm like a trainee school where you're all kind of like, I'm good now and I'm leaving. It's like, fine, fine. And I've just decided to kind of stay on my own for a little while. I do have a lovely girl that wants to try out for the team, and that's great. So I hope it works out, but probably just the two of us if it works out. I'm not taking any more than that.
It's finding the right people to bring in. Like if it was just me and David that was left, that's what we're chatting about. We'll just take it easy. We're not going to rush and bring people in for it then happen again.
Yeah.
So we've got you met them yourself. We've got Stephen, we've got Liz, and we've got Jan. So when they've just come to Ireland, tells me they're dedicated enough. So and they're always sometimes Jan will be working and to 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, but she'll somehow still appear at a location.
That's dedication. I like that. See, there's thrill seekers and then there's proper investigators, researchers.
Yep.
That kind of do it for research. That's it. I kind of just I'm just kind of tired.
I think a lot of them just kind of join teams because they're curious. They want to know what it's all about.
Yeah.
And then once they learn a wee bit, then they go, they leave, and then they start talking to other groups, and they join them, and then probably they do the same thing with them. They move on for that as well.
Aye.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, jeez. There's plenty I could say, but not on live.
Oh, yeah. I'm the same. I'm the exact same.
Yeah.
I probably will do a show like that, but it'll have to be like after 10 o'clock, so I can really talk. We'll just do it in the background. Huh?
Do a balaclava.
I would. I actually have a headband with a veil over it, so I just disguise it a little bit, and that's Peter. Peter was on a team that I was on before many years ago. It does though, doesn't it? It takes a lot of time and dedication and effort.
Yeah,
it's
patience,
big time patience. That we do all the work in the background. At the end of it, get locations, do insurance, the whole lot. It's a lot of work in the background, and then people just show up and say, "Hi, I'm here," and no.
Especially when if you're maybe going to collaborate with another team as well, and it's the first time you're going to meet, and say it's an abandoned location, you want to find the right location that's going to suit everybody. Maybe there's somebody that's not really steady in their feet. You don't want to go to a location where there's lots of rubble or hazards and stuff like that. And you're working on that, and then you're chatting back and forth with each other, and then you go out and you meet them, and it might work and it might not. And we enjoy doing like private investigations, whether that's like properties, businesses, and stuff like that. So even with that, it's a lot of time and effort because just try to even build that trust before you go. Explain what you're into, and maybe send some footage over and stuff like that. So there is a lot of stuff behind the scenes.
It is. There's a fabulous place that I tried to get in only recently. I sent them an email. Fabulous people. They rang me instead of ignoring me or sending me an email back. They rang me and just said, they're not into it, but thank you for asking. But the only thing you can get is a no. If you don't ask, you just don't get. And I understand them because it is a big business, so I do understand them, and that's fine. My dog crying outside the window. Watch this. Sasha, come on in. There we go.
I hope you're not in that flat. That dog's like Spider-Man.
I am. She has suckers on her feet and she's sucking up the wall. She drives me. She'll probably do it 3 or 4 more times. Now, locations. I know you have, well, of course I know you've been in Lebcastle. I've been with you guys. What did you think of it?
Fantastic.
Aye. Even if you just take the paranormal side of things out of the way, just the enjoyment of it. And I like the fact that Sean, the owner, just lets you tour it yourself. Come in, and he just leaves you to do what you're doing. I like what he nicks and knacks about, and there's wee hidden bits that you can't get to, so your mind starts. I wonder if it's in there. I wonder if that'll lead into something else.
All the statues, the ornaments in it, I love them. I love that big candle stand. fireplace.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
One
definitely
day.
done a good job.
It's
Definitely.
amazing.
Yeah.
And his breakfast was good.
I
Oh, yeah,
I go just for the breakfast. I go just for the breakfast because I
Yeah.
mean I do have second helpings. I do. And I think I was
No.
there one time for a barbecue, and he had these potatoes. He grew them himself. When I was back there before you guys had came over, I think I was back in August, and I asked him, did he have any bag of potatoes I could take home? I had them for breakfast. They were just, I don't know what he does to them. But fabulous. What about you, David?
I just went for the toast.
Did you? I know you did. And I
The
think
toast and the coffee, because the tea was rotten.
Shh. I think I went. There was no toast left on my table, so I went over to your table, and I'm kind of like trying to rob one of your slices of toast.
Yeah.
You know, Jenny, you've had your breakfast now. Leave me to my toast. But I was thinking, like, how does David mind if I took some of his toast?
It was a shame as well. We were trying to stay up as long as possible. In my mind, I was staying up all night, right through. But I think just the tiredness got to us.
Traveling. And the traveling that you're doing as well, it's a lot.
So it was a long journey.
Yeah, it is a
Yeah.
lot. And we had loads to do the next day as well. We've been to you've went to Charleville.
What a place that is as well.
Isn't it fabulous? I love Charleville as well. I think
Love
the
that
first time
staircase.
Huh?
Love the staircase.
Isn't it stunning? It's stunning.
Yeah.
I love when you just walk up, and one of the girls, Gillian, told us that when you walk up, you don't have to look at your steps, just look up. I think Sam told us that. You just walk up and you feel like you're gliding up.
Yeah, it's nice.
Nice big building, definitely.
Stunning, it's fabulous. You make a good cup of David.
Come on, Dennis, you want a straw?
Really? You leave the tea bag in it. You could tar the road with it.
Yeah, a Tetley.
A Tetley, you leave it in. Do you leave it in the mug?
Yeah. No.
So when it comes to equipment, David, where is your recorder and when can I get it off you? Oh, Christ, you have it beside you. Really? That doesn't leave your hands.
Doesn't leave it itself in the house.
It doesn't leave me.
Really? Oh God, what was
I even take it to work with me sometimes.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, because I remember the time when we were in Lepcastle and we were all on the second floor, the banquet room, and myself and John wanted it.
Yeah.
And John wanted it, and John said, "Listen, you don't even have to strip search me. I'll just strip myself with it." And I said, "Yeah, but you can still." What did I say? You can. David will make you squat and cough.
I take it.
And the rest.
That would be me. That would be me. They all gone up for like 7,000 now on eBay.
Yeah. Say that again?
They're going up for 7,000 on eBay.
Yeah. Well, it's £4,500 to buy one new on eBay.
You know what you have. I would keep yours close to me. Dennis saying you sleep with it.
Oh, I don't let that out of my sight.
I'm jealous.
You had two, didn't you?
Yeah, I used to have two, and I sold one and bought my dog.
What dog did you have?
Chocolate Labrador.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
I have five. What? Oh, you still got it? You still have it. I was going to say, what's your favourite piece of equipment? We know yours, David.
Yeah, that's mine.
Me too. What about you, Riga?
I'm going to say the same, just because it's the first time since David's been in the team. I've experienced EVPs, but not on the level of EVP David's got. Even his other EVP is good.
Yeah.
That EVP, because we always say it's there in black and white. You're on an EVP and you're listening back and you're capturing stuff. Even if it's something you can't make out, you shouldn't be capturing it unless you're in the middle of somewhere and like you hear a cow in the background or something like that.
Yeah.
But
with
some of the locations we've been at, even Let, the one that sounded dead aggressive as well. And you're like,
I'm looking for that one here. I'm looking for it here. Because of course Jenny's writing. Can I play the one that I love? David. He's saying the full sentence. The full sentence. He's saying the full sentence. You know the one I'm talking about? Me name.
Just the
Aye,
one. I'm home. Is this the one? It's the women.
the writing.
The writing.
Names in
Oh,
Aye.
yeah.
I'm going to play that one now. I hope I have
Yeah.
I have it right, so I'm hope it's okay. So I'm going to play it now for you.
Definitely. Yeah.
That's the one.
Was that not the one that says it sounds like Mrs. Brown's voice?
Aye.
I was going to try and give a laughter, but I ain't.
Just so clear.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
know.
The length of it.
Aye.
It's a full sentence.
Aye.
Yeah.
And what
And
was the
it's
question?
like the thing is, to me it sounds like a woman, and she's telling us, she's saying, my name lies in the writing.
Yeah.
I'm going to play that again.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, yeah.
Aye.
And then she says David and Raymond.
Aye.
Did she say Raymond?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let me play that again then. 1 second.
Yeah. She says her name at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And
David Raymond, which is my name.
Yeah.
Something in the writing. Lies in
Actually,
the
I
writing.
think it sounds like my name lies in the writing.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It's as if it's somebody that was a writer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remember, there is a writer.
Right, okay.
There is.
Yes.
John sent me a wee link. It was on Google, and it took you to some history, and there was a woman there. There was some, but she was a writer. Doesn't really tell you much, but apparently there was one there.
I remember that she was a oh my gosh, they'll all kind of come at me if I forget her name. Oh gosh, her name is in my mind. It won't come out. Oh my goodness. It will come to me at some point. It will come to me. So I think I'm gonna have to look her up. I can't remember her name, but I will look it up. There's a video. Oh, please tell me I have the video. Do I have the video? I bet you I don't. I bet you I didn't get it up. Did I get it up? It's the one where, gosh, it was the one where you were sitting in the conservatory. Yeah. I don't know if I have that. I don't think I have it up, but I do have it on my phone. I will have to get it up. There's another one here that I want to play from Leap Castle. Now, me being me, have Leap Castle written beside it. I didn't write down what was said, but I'm going to play it. That's me being organized. I'm going to play it, and hopefully we'll make it out. You guys know what it is, but I'm going to play it now.
Cool.
Oh. Do you know what that one is?
I thought it said something about behind you. Play it. Can you play it again?
I'll play again. Yep.
Something left behind you.
Can you make it out?
Jenny, I think they're referring to, see when you go up to the room upstairs in Leap Castle?
Yeah.
You go in there, and at the end of the table to the left, behind the screen, I think that's what they're referring to.
Is that down by the harp?
I think so.
Yeah, that's where we think this guy is.
Because it says something about, I'm sure it says the left behind you.
Okay, can I play it again?
Sure.
I think it's saying they're down the left behind you.
Yeah,
Or
I knew
something like
something.
On the left
I
behind
knew
you.
it said
Which
left behind you.
can make sense because David, me and you and Stephen were up there and we're conducting our Rainway investigation. Sure,
Yeah.
that horrible smell that we got, and it was through
Yeah.
that area.
Is
It
that
was
from the banquet
absolutely
room?
stinking. And then we get the smell of perfume after it.
That's right.
Okay. That's on the banquet room, is it?
Aye,
Yes.
that smell, it just as if it came from the floor and just
Yeah.
risen up, then get stronger, and then it just 2 seconds later, I smell of
Yeah.
perfume.
Gone.
That was horrible.
I'm gonna have to check that one out. I don't know. What's Dennis saying? I've left something behind you.
It was definitely something left behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's left, as in, but he's saying, or left to the left hand side.
Okay, my phone is going off by itself. No, that's my phone gone off. Always. Because you know down by the harp there is like steps going
Mm-hmm.
down.
Yep.
And I think there's a chair down there and a window.
Yep.
I've never been down to it. I kind of feel uncomfortable down that side of the, like I have sat down in it on my own.
Well, that's
I'm
where
not
we
too
slept.
comfortable
Yeah.
down that area. Did you?
But just at the end of the table. See
Just
where
at the heart, basically.
small couch? Aye.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
there.
Oh, that side is not too bad. It's the other side.
Stephen was there sitting up.
Aye.
What was Stephen
Grandpa.
doing? Was Stephen sitting up?
Yeah, it was like, I said to Rigger, you ever watched Charlie in the Chocolate Factory? The old grandeur when he's in his bed.
Oh my God. Oh no. Did he sleep at all?
Yeah. But I kept waking up with the noises.
Yeah. We heard downstairs. We thought you were walking around upstairs.
No.
Because we thought.
One point I conked out. And then I woke up with sound as if somebody was moving furniture.
And sure, when we woke up in the morning, David, I was saying to Rosemary as well, now, when we were in there, we locked the door when we were inside. But when we got up, when you walk through that door, you've got curtains at each side.
Yeah.
One of the curtains was pulled over
Across.
the door.
Really? So they were pulled over. You pulled them over.
Yeah. Aye, we didn't touch them.
Just shut the door and locked it.
Nobody went up there.
No. And nobody could get
Nobody
in.
went up there.
Nobody would have been able to get in because the door was locked.
John Rue and Rosemary were all kind of like the Three Stooges, all kind of, don't kill me. They were all like kind of cuddled in bed. And I was laying on the bench where we have breakfast at the long table. And nobody moved. Well, I couldn't move even if I tried. But nobody moved. We were all downstairs for the whole night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We could hear someone upstairs. We thought somebody was getting up to come downstairs.
No.
Which was
we never moved. Once we were settled, we stayed where we were.
Okay. See, I can't wait to go back. When are you coming back over to Ireland?
Don't know.
Come over next year. Mm-hmm.
I think Rosemary and that was talking about coming over here, weren't they?
Yeah.
They're coming here.
Yes, they're going over with you guys next year.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Back over. We can
We're going to have something planned.
Over there?
Yeah, we'll get something organised. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I wish I had that video up of the Leb Castle. That was me running around. This could be it. Let me play it if that's all right. This could be it. Let me try. Oh, this is the one, yeah.
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 John Wick.
Yeah. In the background, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The butler.
Can you see him?
Yeah.
I can see him. Yeah, I can see him. There was another picture that when I was there, I'm going to see if I'm going to change the background for a second. But when I was there, where is it? Let me find it. But I was there. Oh, here they are. When I was there, this is what we got. We were in the conservatory, and Tracy was taking pictures outside into the main room where we sit. Let me see. Can you see that? Can you see this? The light seems to be dim in that room at the time, and this is the second. Now she took these within seconds of each other. I think her hand moved a little bit. But then
Is
the
it-
light,
Yeah.
Is it like the shadow figure, like kind of
Yeah.
halfway up the door?
aye, yeah.
So is that? Well, that's you pointing in. User in the conservatory and facing into the building.
Yes.
Right, got you.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is what, and the boys were not there. The boys were out in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So see, I'm still trying to fine tooth comb it,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, I'm not satisfied, if that makes sense. I'd like,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the outsides, the silhouette of it.
Mm-hmm.
I should have actually screenshot it. I'm always like, unprepared sometimes, but screenshot it, zoom it in, and bring it up. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's it.
Difficult.
Isn't it? And this is the one again. I'm going to show you the first one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Dim. Nothing.
All right, I got you. It's as if
Yeah.
with those photographs taken right after each other.
Aye, yeah.
It's as if they were in one photo, then they move.
Yeah. I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Nothing. Room dim. Don't know why. And
Yeah.
then that. Something
Yeah.
similar to that has been pictured there before, though.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So don't know what it is, but it is always something to go back to when we
Maybe try another photo or something. A couple of photos in the same area.
and do the same thing again. Just react to the same thing again. I'm looking for my things here. What was your most favorite place to go to investigate?
Edward's place for me.
Edward's Place.
Yeah. What one?
Yeah.
What
Is it
one,
Edward-
Rigger?
The main one.
Okay. Yeah.
Edward's
Yeah.
Place.
Aye. It's got that.
Again, we've got the other one that we've got the farm
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
well that we actually took
I have.
Rosemary and that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the first time we went is the only time I've ever seen all the equipment go at the same time.
I would
Is this
say
in
the two places are the
farm?
best I've been to.
Mm-hmm.
Of the farm.
Oh, the
Yeah,
farm was
both.
good. There was a time when we were on the farm, it was me, David, and Stephen and Jan. We were up the stairs and we were
Yeah.
just about to do the blind Ouija. We were getting stuff set up and stuff.
Aye.
And then one of the boys was it the boy Red Pod, David, on the stair?
What happened was it was like the ball lit up, then footsteps,
Mm-hmm.
and then the REM pod got drained when it was halfway downstairs.
And we thought there was genuinely somebody coming up the stairs. That's how
yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
What's
We
the
thought
history of
somebody-
it?
We thought there was somebody coming up and there was nobody there. And that is, honestly, I was going to send you the footage, Jenny, to throw up, but
No.
it's no, you can't see it as paranormal. People could see it as me just taking the mickey, basically. But that is the very first time I've ever been touched with something. And I crapped myself.
Really?
Aye. And we were doing the blind spirit box.
Yeah.
And we're running live, and David's saying, obviously I can't hear and see, so but at this point David's saying, can you go up and touch Rigger, go up and touch Rigger? And something had just went up in the side of the head.
I was gonna say, what did it feel like? It slapped
See
you.
when I had the earphones in and I had the ear defenders, it was as if it hurt the ear defenders and it kinda like made that tinny echo noise through me. And
Yeah.
I thought it was maybe David, Jan, Stephen. So I panicked and I took them off and they were all standing there. I'm like, what is it? And I was like, something has just hurt me. And you could just tell by the reaction. And then it happened again. And then when I went back and looked at the footage, I was looking for maybe a bat, a bug,
Yeah.
something falling, nothing. And that is
You have that
honestly-
footage,
And David was calling it for something to touch me.
and you have that footage.
Yes.
What?
And I was going to send you it, but
Is it running the live?
it's just me standing there, and then but you can see the shock. I'm like, whoa, and David and that was like, whoa, what's going on?
Because Stephen says I thought he was going to run share and grab me.
I know. That's what I did it before. What do you think of the Estes method? That's the one, the Estes method. What did you think of it?
We like it. We've had some good stuff. We ended up getting ear defenders because we like to use the Necrophonic app. If you use it, the Spirit Box, it's a constant.
Yes.
But it does get to you. But we found when we were just using earphones, there's some parts in the Necrophonic where it does go quiet for a couple of seconds, and you can tend to hear people saying stuff. So we put ear defenders on. But now we've learned ear defenders, and if I run the live, we'll go close to the phone and we'll just ask questions like, "Whoa."
Yeah. And a double blindfold.
We've done a double one as well. We've had like the two people conducting it, chatting to each other, and one saying fire and one saying burnt.
And how would you use it with is it the necrophone? Is that what's called?
Necrophonic.
How would you use it? How would you use that without the Spirit Box? Is it just, would you plug it in?
Yeah, it sends words through your ears, obviously.
Okay, so you just use that instead of
you say what you're hearing.
Yes, I got you. So you
and
use
I've had some good stuff, and a lot of people. I'm quite sceptical with apps on phones, but with this, we have had the name Edward coming through the Necrophonic, and then we get the name Edward that came through the Spirit Box just after it, and then we get the name Edward that came through the EVP. We've also done the Spirit's Eye experiment that we come up with, where you get a whiteboard. I think you see it yourself, and you write. We'll usually ask somebody alive, any number, and if they, prime example, Saturday there, I think I've sent the footage over.
I have it here. Yeah.
It was Dennis that said 3, because that was Dennis's first time out with us. So I said, right, you can pick the number, and I'm saying, Spirit, if you can see this on the board, let David hear you say the number that's on this board, and you hear David say 3. And he's got 2 blindfolds on, he's got earphones in, phone's turned right up, he's got ear defenders in. He doesn't know when the number's wrote down, doesn't know what the number is, doesn't even know if he wrote a number.
That's so awesome. I did watch that today, and I thought, I applauded it. I thought it was brilliant. I have it here. Do you want me to play it?
Aye, there you
go. Okay.
Stop. The fuck?
Yeah. I want you to concentrate. I want you to tell me the number using this board.
3.
There you go. 3.
And we've had it so many, and we've tried it with shapes as well, and we've had shapes come through. We actually done a live, and it was Dennis and a woman, Aileen, I think it was. And I think Dennis said 6 and Aileen said 4. That's right, David, done it? And we just put 2 numbers together in 64. David was doing the Necrophonic, the Spirit Box. No, it wasn't, sorry, we done it through an EVP. And we said, Spirit, if you can see this number on this board, now's your time to speak through a silver box and tell us a number that you can see, and we get 64 that came through the EVP.
I find that one so much better than the Spirit Box.
Mm-hmm.
It can get. I mean, I like the Spirit Box too, but the other one, it's.
I think it depends. The Spirit Box depends where you're doing it, I think, because where it can pick up a lot more, as in interference.
Mm-hmm.
It depends where you are, I think.
Yes, I understand.
In like Castle there, we got no interference, and yet we got the wee girl coming through.
Yep.
Then in Saturday there, Jenny, we got something coming through as well, and it was in an area where you know you're not going to get interference.
So, say you're in somewhere, a busy town or something like that, you would get a lot
you can take because it's got the antenna in it.
Yes.
So it basically has a radio. It's a portable radio, but it goes through the station so quick that it
Yeah.
should not pick up a word because it's just that. But you can take the antenna out. You can take the signal or whatever it is out it, so it's just white noise. But as David said, the location there on Saturday, we get some good stuff coming through that. Like some again, I think I sent you the footage, Jenny, of we done the Spirit Sci experiment again, but we'd done it with number 5, and it was through the
I have
Spirit
that
box,
one here.
and you'll
I-
hear a female
Actually-
coming through saying 5.
I have it here. I'll play it
Yeah.
now.
It's mental.
The number on the board. What does it say? Five. Yep.
Yeah.
I just
Unbelievable.
about we on mute there because I said bleep. Awesome. I did.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised I've not swore yet. I'm trying not to swear.
Listen, I did all my swearing when we were on video call earlier, and I was like,
I can't see me on your podcast. I'm always swearing in my
if you
podcast.
do, it's 10:10. So if you do, so we're all adults here. We're all adults.
Yeah.
Because I did say that was effing awesome. I mean, do you ever sometimes you get some people that they think the paranormal is hocus pocus and just not real and so on. And before there was a time where I wanted to shake the shit out of them and say it is real. It is real. And now I'm kind of like, I don't care. I'll send them to your house.
I think some people are fear to hear the truth.
Yeah.
Aye.
I like taking non-believers with me. I call them fresh meat.
Well,
Yeah.
fun enough, Stephen was actually one of the competition winners, and we thought we'd get him against him join it. He was full blown skeptic. Like when we first met him, he was full blown. He said, "Look, I'm not really a believer. I like to debunk everything that I can." And as time went on, his mind's totally changed. And he's only been in the team 4 months, 5 months.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
his mind just.
Completely. When you get things like that, you can't.
And we don't force people to believe. Like,
No.
I did it more on
That's cool.
purpose, and I enjoy having a team because you meet new faces, you make new friends.
Yeah.
But I'll never force somebody to believe. It's entirely up to themselves. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to change their mind or anything like that. But as you say, Jenny, I like to get people that maybe, not to say they don't believe, but they're kind of curious, and you get them out and you get that reaction, you get that bit of activity, and you see the excitement on their face. And it's that wee bit
Try
extra.
it. Yeah, listen to this. You try it out. Yeah, and if you don't believe it, then that's fine. We'll still keep going, and we'll still be friends, and so on and so on. I know so many people said to me, "Oh, I'm staying away from you because of what you do," and it's helped me a lot.
I just get that, even though if I wasn't dating paranormal, people would just say I'm staying away from you.
And
I get people where I work, and they'll ask me a lot about it because a lot of them are very curious. They're very interested in it, and they'll ask me things and how long I've been doing it and what do I get and just things like that. And it's good that they ask these questions.
That's it. I have my cards with me when we talk about them. I give my cards out. Contact me, or come out with me. I love fresh meat.
Yeah.
I love the ones who are, I'm not going to say a little bit afraid, because even I'm still afraid. It's normal. Are any of you guys afraid when you go on locations? Do you get nervous?
No, I tend to get kind of a buzz, excitement. You're expecting the unknown.
And the thing is, as well, when you go to abandoned locations, the thing I might get not nervous about, but maybe on edge, apprehensive a wee bit, is you don't know who's there. That's another thing. So, especially if we tend not to split up in abandoned locations and that, because i.e. somebody could fall down a hole or whatever, although they might have a walkie-talkie, but you don't know who else is in the location.
Just don't know.
No, I don't really. No.
Just don't. I know Saturday night I was in the Drogheda Museum in Millmount, and oh my gosh, Hopi, my chihuahua is snoring. And I think they were we thought at one point they were angry with me, not too sure why. But then we were down in the kitchen area, and I think my hair was being touched, and everything was pointing towards me. Like, we've never used a dowsing rods before.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know much about them. Rosemary got me a set for my birthday, so I used them on Saturday night. Let me tell you, they were good. They were good. I liked them.
Yeah.
They were interesting. It's a hit and miss with them sometimes. But when Amy was holding them and said, point to where Alan is standing, we were in the room. Alan was standing outside the room, standing at the door of the frame of the door.
Yeah.
And these just went sideways and pointed over towards him. Still figuring them out. Still need to do a lot more with them. Have you used them? What do you
Stephen
think?
uses them.
Does
I use
he?
them a lot.
Yeah. It's not something
With the wrong people,
Yeah.
they're easy to manipulate yourself. So I think with the wrong people, you could get a false reaction, basically.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd have to be done properly, because you know
Yeah.
yourself, the slightest wee hand movement and they'll go
I have
forward,
them here.
swing shut.
Yeah. I took my eye out with them. They're not long, and even Rosemary said if you want to cut them down to size. But I like, the length that they are now. But they were interesting. What do you think?
Sorry, Jerry, I just seen Dennis's comment. David, when he was out in his insanity, you opened that door.
Aye, he nearly had a heart attack.
What happened?
Happening because there's a certain door that you need to go in, open one door, go in and open it, because if you use your keys, the key will get jammed.
Aye.
So I had to go in and open it from inside. So I opened the door as Dennis passed, and he nearly took a heart attack.
I love those on occasions, and oh my God, I do it all the time. And then I'm just heart attack city if they do it to me. But I'd always have to film if I'm on a live, which is not often. But if I'm on a live and Alan comes down and he's coming around the corner, I jump out. Oh my God, the stuff I've been called on live. I mean, really? Really, Alan, like all of these old names that we haven't said in donkey's years, and I can't even say what he called me at one time. If I'm not live, I'll do videos. Outtakes are brilliant.
I never seen anybody move so quick in all my life.
Oh no! You're anti towards me as if I'm going to protect him. I t-shirt until to see shit, sir.
Dennis, really, I think, when you do fight or flight, I think I'd freeze on the spot. Or I would come out with every language, which I have done. I know when we were doing a live before, we were down at the Athenaeum Museum down in the south of Ireland, and I was on video call with friends of mine in New York, and I said, I'm going to keep it PG. So I was on the live and so on. And then there was a chair behind me. And within 4 seconds after me saying I'm going to keep it PG, I turned around and I just kind of like the air turned blue with what I said. So I know Jeremy York still says that to this day. That's probably about 4 years ago or something like that. Hi, Cara. So is there anything, because I want to go through these videos as well. Is there anything that frightened the bejesus out of you? That just made you think, oh my God.
Well, there was one time as away, I've told Rigger before, it was away, there's a place, Dennis knows the place, it was called Ravens Park Asylum. It was about back at 2 a.m, and we're all standing in a kind of the hospital ward, and it's like in a half circle, and suddenly it went dead cold, and then it was like shuffling and rubble. Next minute, I felt something rub against my shoulder, and I nearly jumped on top of this woman. It was, and I'll tell you, that was the biggest fright I ever got in my life.
What did she do?
No, she just kind of swore at me.
she just kind of swore at me. Okay.
See?
I love those. The blooper. Oh my God. I have so many outtakes on audio, and I do use them.
Yeah.
What about you, Rega? What was anything that happened in the paranormal that you would say, I'm out of here?
It would have to be the what I spoke about earlier at the farm.
Yeah.
Where it was like
Yeah.
office side.
You're hitting yourself hard.
That's what it was like.
Yeah.
Really?
In fact,
Yeah.
I think if you were to somehow amplify the audio with earphones or something, I think you might be able to even hear it.
Go
Yeah,
away.
you probably would.
I swear, and
Really?
it was just reaction because I thought, because sometimes if David's doing it, if we're on the live, I'll usually say this is the best part, getting up and
Yeah.
touching David to say, right, mate, we're going to
That's
pull
that.
you
Yeah.
off the experiment. You've been on it 20 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. And that's what I thought until I took off, and they were standing at the other side of the room, and I'm like, but you can see my reaction. I'll send you the video.
I do. I want to see it. I want
But
to
you can
see
see
it.
my reaction like it's a legit. It's not the case of these YouTubers now. It's like, oh man, I've just been hurt in the head.
Yeah.
Oh,
Run,
it was
dude.
like genuinely.
Yeah, he
No.
threw them off. I came forward towards us, me and Stephen. Stephen thought, as I said, Stephen thought he was going to grab him.
Oh, no, Stephen.
It was strange.
Love Stephen. If that was me, now I know I've been touched, and I know I said that to one of the girls on Saturday night, and she just looked at me and laughed. I said, I'm touched, and she just looked at me and laughed at me like, yes,
There was one place, Jenny, there was one place I went to, and it was way rigger, and I think it was either the first or the second time, went to Dalharn.
First time.
And I felt as if my chest was getting really tight.
Mhm.
Whatever this was, it was really.
Really?
I thought I was going to get a heart attack.
Yeah, that's so heavy.
And then it kind of came down.
What place was this in?
It was an old kind of, looked like a big castle.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
When people say they feel affected on location and so
Very
on.
rarely.
Huh?
Yeah. I get very rarely it happens.
It never happened to me before. People
Very
would say,
rarely.
"Oh, I'm feeling emotional and I'm going to cry," and they do end up crying. And I kind of at one point at the beginning when they were crying, I'm like, I don't get it. I don't understand. I never get it. And I sit in the same area as they have sat, and I'm like, right, okay, come for me. But I'm one of those people that would put a barrier up, and in my mind, I'm saying, I dare you.
Yeah.
Come. There was one time in the museum where I was on a live with friends of mine in America, and we're in the museum in the kitchen area, which is kind of a little bit, I'm not going to say malevolent, but it is a little bit, a little bit of anger in it, understandably. So I was kind of like, when you can't get a breath, and I couldn't get it no matter what I was doing, and I just couldn't I couldn't fill my lungs with air. I couldn't get it properly. And I said, guys, I'm going to have to, and this is the first time in 16 years. And I said, I'm going to have to come off coal. I need to leave this area. And I know some people say, I have to leave. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, because it didn't affect me. But then when it did affect me, and then I had to leave that area because this man who I know, we think we know who it is, doesn't like women, and he was coming to show he was like suffocated. He died in there. So it was the first time ever, and it was strange. It was very strange.
There was one Rigger became angry.
That's right.
Really?
That was at Edward's place, and I was saying, Edward, let me feel what you feel, and we'll provoke them and stuff. I said, I want to feel what you feel. And there was a chair there, and I just felt like just picking the chair up. And again, I'm not one of the people, because you get people say this all the time, they're like, whatever. Yeah. But I genuinely did, and it's the very first time I did, and I said to David, look, I don't feel myself, mate. I need to go and get some fresh air, and I went and get some fresh air. But see, the following night, my living room door will only shut itself if all the windows are open and somebody was to open the front door. It'll shut. So it was about this time at night. Kids are sleeping. Me and my partner are in the room watching usual Ghost Adventures or whatever. And the living room door's shut. So she's like, is one of the kids up? So I came in, opened the door, nothing. back to my bed. 10, 15 minutes later, it's shut again. So I'm like,
Mhm.
so I went to open the door, and the only way I can describe this is if somebody had their foot against the door and stopping me getting in this door. And this is going to sound like something out of Hollywood, right? But I went to open the door and I couldn't open it. I finally opened the door. See, when I came out the living room,
Yeah.
I had 2 scratches on my arm.
See, I don't like that.
2 scratches.
Because if anything like that happened to me, I would be punching blind. I'd be kicking and punching blind. I'd be that one to say.
When you tell people this, you expect them to say, right, whatever, and stuff like that. But that is what happened. And I showed the missus, and as you said, Jerry, she was like, what have you brought home with you?
Yeah.
But ever since, there's not been anything then. There's not been anything after that. But I couldn't explain it.
Happened, mind again, I told you, it happened to me in a charity night, Jenny.
Aye.
We did a charity event years ago for motor neuron disease. And we were doing a walk around with public that was there.
Aye.
And the psychic went down into the basement of this place, and there's a kitchen area. And we're standing, and she says, we need to get out of here. She says, there's a man waving a knife. So when we got upstairs to stop for a break, me and another guy had a cut on our hand.
No.
Yeah.
Did you take
was
pictures?
Yeah. Then no. It was
Yeah,
strange how
what do you think? Yeah.
what she said, and then both of us having a cut in my hand.
I don't
It
think
was weird.
anything like that has happened to me. Thankfully, nothing like that has happened to me. Like nothing. I think if it did, I would be so pissed.
Yeah.
I'd be saying, right, I'd be like the lion from Wizard of Oz, put him up. Like, where are you? I would.
It was in a location called the Pierce Institute.
Really?
In Govan.
So if he's gone around waving a knife, and it was Pierce Institute?
In Govan, yeah.
Okay.
We even had the organ playing, and it wasn't even switched on. We got it on EVP, the organ playing.
I love when we get music and audio.
Yeah.
I'm going to go through here for some audio. I'm trying to find, you see, that's Jennifer now, not writing things down properly. But there is one. Let me see. Let me find it.
Have you got numbers next to it? Because I've got the sheets of paper there.
I know we went through it earlier, didn't we? But you see, when I got them all together and I went onto StreamYard and I uploaded all of them. When I went into my StreamYard, they didn't all upload. So then I had to
get that sometimes. It's a pain.
I tell you, and then I had to go through my phone to say, and because they're all like blank, so I have to press all of them to see which one I have up, which one I don't. And this is like 9:10, and I'm kind of like, you know, trying to get the ones up.
I get that with StreamYard. It's a pain,
it
man.
Was because they were all kind of circling saying all uploaded. When I went in, and I'm like, that's not enough. There's one here I put up a video that I was in town today of the church bells going off for my friend in New York, and that I put that up. I didn't mean to, but it's up. It's up. I don't know why. We're gonna do potluck here, okay? One I tried to rename, but it wouldn't rename for me. But I'm gonna play it, so it's like a lucky bag. See what we get.
Go.
Go ahead.
That's Get Out.
That's what I heard.
Get out.
That's what I heard. And the REM pod at the end of it.
I actually wrote it down. It is.
I have it here and have it all here in front of me. They just didn't upload the way I had it organized to upload.
Have you got them written down?
Oh, I have the name Edwards Place, Leap Castle, because it was about 9:10, so I'm writing them down what location it is, but I didn't have that exact time to write down
Aye.
what,
So
what it was.
that was number 16. Get Out. You'll hear it twice, and then the REM pod.
Mhm.
I
It's
have
like a
that one here.
whisper. There's like a whisper through it as well.
There was even the ones that I really wanted to have, and I don't bloody think I have them up. Is the one with George.
Oh,
I
yeah.
loved those. I loved
that's the
those.
one where that's at the private location,
Yeah,
the house
I
one.
have.
Mm-hmm.
George is a fucking prick.
Yeah, I love that one.
Well,
I do.
I'll fill you in with that anyway. And so basically, I work with a guy, and he was saying his partner had put a video up on our group, and it was in his kids' room, and you heard it sounded like a male voice, and it's one of the motion kids sensor monitors, and it'll only go when it picks up motion. It picked up anyway. I says to go out, and his name's Stephen, and he's got a guy George that stays with him. Funnily enough, George works with us as well. So we went out to conduct this investigation. George decided, I don't want to be in the house when you are conducting this. So he'd left.
Oh my god.
So you hear the EVP when it's just us having a genuine chat. It's Jan, the females there is Jan, Liz, and Stephen's partner. Now, Jan and Liz had never met George. The only person that's met George in that house, away from Stephen and his partner, has been me.
Okay.
And we were talking to his partner, we were just having a wee chat. David was just letting his EVP run, and then went back and listened, and then that's when you hear George is a fucking prick. So, and Liz and Jan did not say it because they're not going to say that because they don't know who George is. And his partner definitely never said it because we were just talking like this.
That's so funny.
But
I mean,
when I let George hear it,
did you?
that is
Did he? Well, unless you know, I'm looking for.
but it's so clear.
I'm
And it's a
hoping
woman.
Definitely, I
the
know.
woman. I'm hoping to find it because I have them here in front of me on my phone, but the one thing probably that I don't have is it's on my phone, but there's nothing written beside it, so I could be playing it. I could be potluck. So, but I do love that one. I hope I have the lady one up with the one where she's saying second floor.
Oh yeah, that's for the graveyard.
That's the
my
yep.
favorite.
That
That sounds like an old
show
movie.
Mr. Tate. Show Mr. Tate on the next floor.
Catch that.
I want to get that one. I don't know. What number was that, Riga? And I'll probably get it. 18. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh Jesus! You don't have to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I hope I have it. I'm going to play it. Hopefully you'll hear it through the microphone, but I hopefully it's going to work out. I'll try it now. No, that's not it.
No,
That sounds like the George one.
Huh?
that's
That
it. There.
sounded.
Which one is it?
That was it. I think I just said it at the end.
Yeah.
The one I just played?
Play again.
Okay. Huh? No. The one before it? Let me try the one before it. That's the one. Oh, I think I have that one. Let me play it up here.
A near-shire voice.
It's very. I'm going to play this because that's written down the same as I have written here. So let me play to see if it's the right one.
See,
Yeah.
I find with StreamYard as well, I don't know about yourself, Jenny, like, see if I send you an EVP or whatever, it's so
Right.
much clearer, but then when you put it on StreamYard, it misses bits, the
I
footage.
know. I get
Yeah.
that with mine. I get that with mine because when I try to put them directly onto StreamYard, there's no way of doing that. There's no way of doing it at all. You have to screen record it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way of putting it up. So
It's a pain.
that will take the voice down a wee bit more, which I think I will be mailing StreamYard to say, you know, can you make this a feature?
Mm-hmm.
We can
Is
put
it
links
pain?
up. Sorry?
I said paying for it as well, so you'd expect
Well, that's
the
it.
quality to be there.
That's it, because I
I
know I
know.
tried doing it before and there was no way of doing it. You have to kind of like, you send it on to me, I screen record it, I get it onto StreamYard, and then you're kind of breaking it down a little bit. Because I do.
There's footage that we've got, and it's maybe audio, and you can hear it clear in the footage,
Yeah.
but yet when you post up in this, you don't hear it, so there's no point of putting it up because you can't.
Yeah.
Can't hear it.
That's it.
You might as well have the recorder in your hand
Aye,
and use
that's
it.
a pain.
That's
That
the
is a
best
pain.
way of doing it. Because I heard this clear when you sent it on to me earlier. I can still hear it. I'm going to play it one more time. You see,
On
the
the
first
next
part,
Oh,
the first part is a little bit more distorted. The second part,
Mhm.
second part of it is very clear. But she's
Well, yeah.
it reminds me of a black and white movie.
Yep,
Yeah.
That's the one that I love. What location was that in?
the old
That
cut.
was the old Kirk, yeah. Graveyard.
I like that one. Sounds like an
Yeah.
old black and white movie that I would watch.
Definitely a lady.
Mm-hmm.
This one here as well. This is from Lep Castle. Let me move down to me. This is from Lep Castle. I think, David, you're asking a question. We'll check it out.
Yeah. He says
No.
right away, I did. And then play it again. There's another couple of
Right.
words he says.
Okay.
I'm sure they say that to me it's a man, and they say that's that noise behind them. I'm sure that's what they say.
Try it again.
Noise behind them.
I'll try it again.
That noise
Yeah.
behind them.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
What room was this in? Banquet room?
Yeah.
I love that room. I love
Yeah.
that room. The night we were all there, it was something came through the spirit box. You know, when Rosemary and John was downstairs, and I think who was downstairs? David, I think you were downstairs with him in the conceptual
Oh, we were doing mine. We'd been no trying to see getting. But whoever was downstairs was asking questions, and we were
Yes.
trying to get a reaction upstairs.
Through the radio. Yeah. That was brilliant. There was one particular thing that was said that I kind of knew from the audio that Rosemary had played for us.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of made me uncomfortable already. And what
Right.
came through the spirit box when I was asking, do you want all the men to leave and just the women to stay in here? That was the question that we put down into the Rosemary and John and yourself downstairs. So it came back as yes. And then I asked, what would you do with the women if we were here by ourselves? And it came out with something within 2 seconds. I don't know if I can say it or not. Within 2 seconds, a man said rape. And I looked over Rue. I think Rue was up there at the time. I think Rue was with us.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked over, and that's when I began to get annoyed. That's when I'm that person that I kind of go in head first. I don't care, actually. I go in head first because I would get angry or something like that. And I would get very, very, that's what I'm going to say. Well, you can go and bleep yourself, you know?
Yeah.
That's when I get shitty. I will get That's when I ask questions that probably shouldn't be asked. I really do. I would ask the questions that shouldn't be asked. Has Lep have a Scottish connect like Robert the Bruce?
But did we know Scotland and Ireland join forces against the English?
I think we did.
Because we've got an EVP and the guy says his name and it's a Scottish name, isn't it, Rigger?
Yep. McPherson.
It's McPherson,
Oh,
is the name? Yeah. That was one of them.
I think so. I mean, I think so.
Well, you think it's all leaps in history. So,
Oh,
and
me,
it's
me in history, I'm just there to look pretty and do my investigations. When it comes to history, I'll get everyone else to do it. I'm okay in history, but God, as long as I'm doing locations, I kind of go with what I get on audio and so on.
yeah.
I'm looking here for more. The other one, is it London Kirk? I have another one here from it.
Loudon Kirk.
Aye,
Yeah.
I'll play it and see what we get. It's like a lucky bag. Play it and see what we get.
Aye, that was the other one. Aye.
That's the one. Another one. I think this is Edward's place. Is
I know
that?
that was downstairs, Rigger.
Is that the
And
singing? Because I know we listened to it earlier.
Was that the singing humming one?
Aye, yeah. I'll play it again.
Play again. Aye,
That was
like
actually-
a woman.
that was
Or
actually
David said
downstairs.
a kid or a woman or something like that, like a singing and then
Yeah.
a humming or a crying.
Yeah.
Definitely humming.
Yes. I was listening
downstairs.
to it. Sorry, David?
That was downstairs.
Mhm.
If you think of the echoey bit,
Aye.
I'm talking about
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
the seating area is.
Because look, that was in Edward's place.
Yeah.
There's another one because I like Edward's place. I'm liking
You
it. I do like it. And the one with George, is that from Edward's place?
What one's it?
George is a fucking prick.
No.
No,
that's
that's a
That's a
private.
private location.
You get the best ones. I know you were telling me some earlier. Oh gosh, there was another two here. I probably don't have them bloody up, but we'll just see. There's another one is where we had Puka Paranormal with you.
Yep.
In Fear. Is that at the farm?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I'll play this one here for you.
What's the name of one of the
Something
Aye.
about fun.
That's when John's asking, give us the name of one of us. Give us the name of one of us now, and then we get George, Hardy, Sparta, or
I was something about a farmer.
A farmer.
Yeah.
Something about a farmer. Play it. Can you play it again?
I'll play it, of course I will.
What's the name of one of the
Yeah, actually, he gave us three. It's like three names there, wasn't it?
George, Hardy, Smarter.
Aye, something like that. Yep.
Did you look him up?
No, I didn't.
I need to jump out and jump back in because my phone's going all robotic.
Yeah, no worries.
2 seconds.
No worries. We shall be here. I love Edward Place. I like it. I like it from the audio.
It's a great place.
Do you know the history of it?
Yeah, but I can't say.
Gotcha. Understand?
I put it this way: it's from the 1800s.
Okay, I love that. I want to go up to it. So Dennis heard I heard my lord, my father.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone back out.
Oh,
My lord,
maybe
my
he-
father. Let me try and find that one again and play it again. That is not it. Where was that place? Where was that one now? I'm going to look for that one again and see if I can play it again.
Oh, he's back.
Oh my God.
Still
it?
robotic.
Can hear you. It's all right.
Ah, we
No,
can hear you, Grant.
I can't hear yours. It's all that crackly way.
Is
Alright.
it?
Second.
Let me hear this one. Where is that? Look. Oh no, Edward. That's Edward's place again.
Yeah.
Let me hear her again. I remember listening to that earlier. I had written down what was being said. Do you know what's being said?
Yeah, it was a while back, that one. Play it again, Jenny.
Right, 1 second, I'll get it now. I hope I got the right one because I came out of it a second.
Oh, here's Rigger back.
It's better.
Ah, good.
Oh, it does that sometimes. I don't know what does it.
Jenny, play that one again so Rigger can hear it.
Yep.
Is that something here?
That's what it sounds, aye.
That's one when we listened to it earlier, and I had written down what was being said. Let me hear it again.
That's it. None of no.
Mary's. Sounds like Mary's gone.
Oh, none of them are child. None of them are women. Is that what it is?
That was the one, mind.
Yeah.
Aye, no, when new people were there. Remember that?
Yep.
It says, none of them are child.
None of them are women.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's right. And you were correct.
Okay, I'll try it again.
None of them are child. None of them are women.
And that's in Edward's Place again. That place is rocking. It's non-stop. There's another one from Edward's Place as well. Do you know what's being said?
That was one of the quick ones. Play it again, Jenny.
Aye.
I know what he said, the first word he said.
What you get?
It
Will I play it again?
It wasn't very popular.
Wanks.
Wanker.
Wanker.
It's not the one. It's not the one that's being said. I love this one. Let me hear it again.
Is it no wanker? Let's get them.
What's he saying at the second part? I'm going to play it one more time.
It's either let's get them or what now? Right?
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm playing it again.
What now?
Aye, let's grab them.
You can hear the wanker. So
Aye, wanker, what now?
I can hear it clear now. What now? I'm going to play it one more time because I like it. Hold on. I thought I heard wanker. Let's nail him. But that's like the era pareidolia. Wanker. Let's nail him. That's my dog snoring again. Dennis.
Aye. Definitely wankers or something like that. Definitely.
Aye.
And see, Edward's Place, you get a lot of aggressive stuff. Me and David's been told to get fuck. That's the one where I've been told I'm a fat bastard.
That's the one you said. You didn't send that one on to me.
Mine
No.
was it last week? I've got one that says something must have heard Dennis fart. Or it was the last time you and it says he farted.
What was it?
He did it. he farted, and then it said, I had a recording that says, he farted.
I heard that. Did you play that in Lep Castle for us?
I
Did you
think
not
so.
play that for Lep Castle for us?
Until
I
let
don't
them
know. I
hear it.
can't remember, but it's familiar.
Yeah, but I know that's what I did. I had got one that says he farted.
I want to go to Edward's Place. I'm
It's
liking
mental.
Edward's Place. There's another one here. I want to go through the Edward's Place one because I'm liking Edward's Place. I'm going to play one more here. That's Edward's Place.
Right, play that one again because you played two there.
I just you see, I'm so organized.
It was like, this wasn't to you.
That's it. That's what it is, David. It's the one where it's we believe it said, "I'll send something. Just spotted two new."
Aye, just spotted
Oh,
to you.
let me
That's
try it
right.
again.
And it made sense, didn't it?
Okay, let me try it again. I hope I clicked the right one because I came out with the page for a second.
No, that was last
I
week.
never do. Let me try this one again. Oh my
Just
god, I
spotted
can
two.
hear that.
That's when Lindsay, my partner, and our moderator Nicola had came, and
Yeah.
No.
it was me, David, and they two, and that
Yeah.
EVP could be referring to Lindsay and Nicola. The fact that they
Yeah.
just spotted two new faces, basically.
And what's he saying at the beginning?
I'll send something. Just spotted
Aye.
two new.
Aye. Send names.
Like that.
Something about names. Sure it is.
I'm looking for potluck. I'm looking for potluck. I'm looking for from Lep Castle. I hope I get this right because I'm sure I put it up, but I have got Lep Castle written here. I have to do this more properly organized. I'm going to play a video. I hope it's the right one.
2 minutes ago. Can you read the right again? Right, see you moving. Can you tell me your first name, please? Can you tell us what country we come from? How many people is in this area?
He's fucking mental. Aye. Aye.
I have to keep that bit in.
You do hear him saying Scotland when they ask where we come from.
And you can also hear him saying more things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because when I listened to it tonight, I thought I got a name. But I'll have to listen to it again. But you know when things are kind of like you listen to them and it's kind of like filtered through, you send it to me, Rega, I have it on my phone, and then I put it on StreamYard.
Mhm.
And I think I don't know if I got it filtered through my phone or through the StreamYard. But I'm good. Do you mind if I play it one more time? Just to go through
Yeah.
There you go.
words.
Right, 2 minutes ago. Can you read the right again? Right, see you moving. Can you tell me your first name, please? Can you tell us what country we come from?
You can hear, and the first time we've heard that, all we heard was just this
Yeah.
shouting and fighting. But when it's filtered, I find when something is filtered, you can begin to hear his voice coming through.
Mhm. Yep.
I could hear his voice coming through that
Mhm.
you can hear a sentence he's replying with.
Do
But
you
I have
think it's a possibility what we were hearing coming through was the person that looked like John Wick?
Possible.
Could be. It sounds the same from
Because it was in that area,
was this
you know.
from the conservatory,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and it sounds the same as the banquet room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It sounds familiar because I know we did a quick call, a session up in the banquet room at the beginning of the night. You got the same thing. Then you got the same thing down in the conservatory room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Possibility. Yeah.
It sounds the same guy. It really sounds like the same guy.
Yeah, he wasn't happy anyway.
No, he is not a happy guy. He's the one that kind of does he make. I think I'm longer in the field now that yes, we get times where we're a little bit not the word anxious, but aware
Mm-hmm.
of something that's not nice, and you're being prepared to be even though on Saturday night in the location it was really warm inside in the museum, and Alan said to me, Jen, take your jacket off, and I'm like, nope, if they're going to touch me, they're going to touch me through my jacket but not on my skin, because it has happened before, and it just makes you jump. But I don't mind it, but I don't really mind it, but nope, if you're going to touch me through the skin. The video I was telling you about earlier, I was telling you about a video that I had from the museum, and people tried to put it down to an insect.
Oh, yep.
And so on and so on. And I still have it on here. I'm going to see. Do you mind if I play for you guys and have a look at it?
Go ahead.
So this is in the Drogheda Museum in Millmount. Do I have pictures of the location? I do. This location.
Okay.
Right.
This is my home from home. And that's beside the location. That's all one yard, one courtyard.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Oliver Cromwell had come over and had sieged Drogheda and Wexford and so on. So this area, this video is taken in a hallway, one way in, one way out. There is a door here. When you'll see the video, there's a door. You have a hallway. You'll see how narrow it is. And my GoPro is sitting in it. This gone back about 6 years. And each side, just cement walls. I think on the left-hand side was where there used to be a door. But have a listen. When you hear somebody going, that's just one of my ex-team members was watching it, and he could hear him saying, But I'm going to play it for you and see what you get from it. There's a fast video and a slow motion slowed down. So I'm going to play the fast one for you.
Something just flew past it. Something flew past the camera.
I have another video of it slowed down. I'll play the fast one. It is so
something
fast.
dark shoots past it.
Yeah, it is so dark. I'll play the fast one again. So then the slow down motion, I'll play that one now. I think it's looped on the slow one. So in that room, it's
It's like a dark figure.
Aye.
It's just a pity that the camera wasn't wide lensed.
Yeah, it was from this here, which I've never used anymore, but it's from that there.
Yeah.
I use a different body camera now, which is I love it. But it was from this here.
One.
Yes, and I didn't know if
dark,
it
is
was,
it? It's like as if it was somebody with a black cape or a black coat.
That's what we think. That's what we think.
Yeah.
See in normal speed, how quick is it in normal speed?
And this the fast one.
So see the one you showed us, that's no normal speed, that's sped up,
No, that's normal speed.
was it? So
Yeah.
it could be somebody that doesn't want to be seen.
Yeah, they went very quick.
Too
Yeah.
late. Too late. We caught you. I mean, there was things happening up on the third floor. We have it on USB, so I will get that up. Unfortunately, the sound went. It was from an old camcorder, you know, the small
Right.
tapes. So we got that. That is about 4 years old. We finally got it onto USB. We left a tripod up on the third floor. We had left the building completely for about an hour, and there was only myself and Alan. We left the building. You can see the tripod, you know, the arm, and you can see the camera as if the camera is going like, keeps going like that, up and down, down the hallway. And at the beginning of it, you can hear like as if the camcorder like this is being touched, and then you'll hear a heavy breath beside it. That's gone. The audio is gone. The video footage is there. You'll hear me and Alan talking, but that rest of that, the audio is gone, but the video footage is there. We don't have that audio. We do have the video, but we don't have the audio. So with this one here, it's pretty. I'd say it's about 6 years old. But
That's interesting. To me, it seems like something that doesn't want to be seen.
Yeah.
That's why they're moving so quick.
Then did you hear the
But
door
again,
close?
that's super quick. That's like
Yeah,
It is. I'll play it one more time. Did you hear the door closing?
I was
No.
concentrating on the video.
What'd you say, David?
I was just concentrating to see what I could see.
Oh yeah, wait till you hear the door, because we none of us noticed it until I listened to it.
You hear it just before you see the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he's hunched over, and then I know when someone was looking at the second one, you'll see like a silhouette behind him, like as if it's nothing. It's solid, but it's a silhouette, like silhouette behind him, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But we don't know. We've tried to do it again. Linda loves this video footage. Linda loves that video footage. But we tried to do it again, and nothing. Oh, my good digital recorder, which is it's one of my expensive pieces of equipment, that just didn't record. It got nothing. It was full battery and it got nothing. It went dead. It went completely dead.
Yeah.
So we're still working on that one. Let me say. There's pictures here. Do you want to see some pictures here and see what you can make out from them? Now, Rosemary and Rue are in these pictures. This is from Wicklow Jail. This is from when we were down. Huh?
That's right down at the coast, isn't it? Down the bottom.
Wicklow is.
Is it the coast of Dublin?
Yes. Yes, it is. Wicklow Jail, and I had to think there for a second. And we were down in the basement of the cells. So Rosemary always said, if you feel something, take selfies with your phone. So Rosemary did, and I had to zoom in. We could see something there and then on the night. We could see something. I have kind of showed this to other people as well, but I'm going to show them to you, and hopefully I'll get them in the right order because Jenny is not organized. But I'm going to show them and see anything you can see. Now, can you see the two? See where Rosemary is? Do you see the two pieces coming out? That's Rosemary's hair.
Mm-hmm.
That's Rosemary's hair.
Okay.
The second one.
What?
I know.
What the?
All behind us, and I was kind of thinking at one point, why behind me? I think there was somebody in my home. I get it. I know when I go to locations, even locations for the very first time ever, my name is always said. My name has been said on some live shows. I must send that video on to you. The next one is that I think it fades off or gets bigger. I'm not too sure.
Oh, that's faded away, but you can still make it out.
And behind us is a cell, completely, pitch black. That light was a light up on the wall. But those two pieces sticking out, that's Rosemary's hair.
Mm-hmm.
But she felt something, and so she started taking selfies. And so that's a small, and then getting bigger.
Mm-hmm.
No idea.
Strange one, that.
I know, no idea what it is.
Yeah.
No idea what it is.
It's good when you get stuff like that, 'cause your mind just boggles your mind. You're just constantly thinking, trying to debunk, is it caused by light, a flash?
That's it. And there was no flash on the phone. There was a big spot. There was a light up on the wall. No flash was on the camera. It was just taking pictures, one after the other. Even Linda, we don't know what shape it is. We really don't know. It looks like an underbelly of an insect. That's what I think. I know when I showed it to some people one night, they come up with I think they come up with they came up with like Paradonia shapes. I thought it looked like a bit of you can see the unicorn horn and whatnot, but we don't know what it is. We don't know what it is. Let me see. Am I in the right one? No, I'm not, Jennifer. Oh, I am. Yes, I think I am. No, I'm not. See, this is when Jenny's a one-woman show. She's doing it all by herself. Let me see. Did I play the one with the whistle?
No, not yet.
Okay, because I like this one.
What the hell was that? That was a false whistle. Hello.
Yeah.
I love when you get the whistles. And nobody whistled beforehand.
Nope.
No, and there's actually a slight whistle before that, and then you hear the longer whistle.
And it's coming down. The person you see walking out for the camera is Dennis. It's his first time out with, and it was his first time at that location. And he was picking up on somebody at the bottom of the hallway, and that's where it came from.
No.
But you can hear Dennis speaking, and you can also hear the whistling over the speaking coming down from where Dennis is.
That's what I thought I heard. There was two whistles.
Aye. In fact, we all heard it at the same time, and we're all like,
I love that.
And I can assure you, when we're in that location, the door is locked, and we are the only people in that area.
Do you ever get the audio? Some of the audio that you listen to? I know when I do a lot of the ITC. When you have the phone and on speaker, and you kind of leave it in one room with a recorder, and you get stuff coming through.
Mm-hmm.
They were so clear that we thought it was so clear that somebody had gotten into the building. Like, we like to sing nursery rhymes, and they don't like nursery rhymes.
Mm-hmm.
But we do. Sarah is saying, careful of that. Look up Spanish witch tales.
Okay.
Hi, Sarah. I'm going to look that up now because I'm interested in it. So it's any piece of audio that made you think that was your creme de la creme piece of audio.
Yes, there is. And
you have it.
I could not find it when I was going through all the EVPs that David said. I waited through it the very first time we spoke, all the way through, and I could not find it. The one that you actually played, I'm Irish, David Raymond.
Yep.
I like that. But there is one that's so much better. It's so much clearer, and it's the clearest EVP I've ever heard. And I will find it, and I'll send you.
Oh my God!
We were at a private location, and David brought his daughter along.
Yeah.
And what we got coming through the EVP, clear as day, was the cow with a dodgy telephone. It was like a posh Scottish accent, like a proper, prim and proper person. It was like the cow with a dodgy telephone. So this spirit obviously recognises what a phone is, and recognised the mobile and went, "Oh, it's dodgy, but I know that's a phone." But the cow
Yeah.
with the dodgy telephone, and it was so
And,
clear.
and what a name to call another, because that's what women call women sometimes, is a cow. So do you think this was, when we kind of do investigations and, we expect, everyone's looking for people to come up and say, it's Brittany, bitch,
Mhm.
that recent times, rather than from the 1600s or the
Yeah.
1800s or the 1200s, is like, do you think it was
It
not
was-
recent, but
It was just, it was, yourself and David as well,
Yeah.
like, the EVPs that you need to listen to and listen and maybe clear up a bit, amplify a bit, whatever. But this, just listening back to it there and then, it was so
Yeah.
clear. It was just,
Really? See, that's when
And-
I'm coming out fighting and I'm punching the air, like, who are you, and how would she, and like, David, what was your daughter's phone like? Was it dodgy?
No, it's a Samsung.
dodgy then.
I was busy. Aye. But no, it's like I said, it was very clear. But I would class it as a class A.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
didn't need to touch it at all.
No.
So I'm just stopping my
Same as the
dog.
one, I don't know if you've got it.
Oh, please, let me
I
have
sent you, Jenny, but I don't know if you've got it. And it was the one, again, it was in Edward's place, and you'll hear David saying, I'm David, what's your name? And we get Anne. They came through
Yeah.
Did I
clear
get-
as day.
Do I have that one? Did you send that to me?
Aye.
You did. Oh, Jesus! Now you're sending it on
It
to
should be
me.
down as
I went to the chiro. I'm gonna blame my chiropractor because I went
number
to the.
2. It should be number 2.
I'm gonna play number 2. There's 2 Edward's Place. I'm gonna play them, and I hope I have it right. I'm blaming that chiropractor today for cracking my back. And I'm not,
Affected your brain.
I'm not kidding you. It did. I'm pleading the chiropractor. I'm gonna blame him on Monday. So let me play this one. I hope it's the right
Right.
one. Nope, that's not
That
it.
one. That one.
I have another one beside it. Let me play this one. Please let me be right.
No.
No, because I know when I
No.
have my listen.
It'll,
Blame
it'll
me.
start with David saying, can you tell me your name? My name's David.
I
Mhm.
think I have that. And the thing is, I'll have to click all the Edwards because blame me because I had a nap.
I could have sent him a lot better. It wasn't letting me. I don't know what it was going on.
No, some of them I had to send when I was doing them tonight. I had to send them on to my daughter's inbox
Aye.
because they wouldn't play for me.
Yep.
So I sent them on, and then she's texting me saying, because everything I need to send that I need to keep, I sent to her.
Mhm.
And she's 19, so I get the kind of the floor banging and say, what are you effing sending? Well, she doesn't say effing because she knows she'll get the sweeping brush. Not really. No, don't report me. No, she wouldn't. We can click all the Edward Place if you want. Let me see. I'm gonna click them. What's that one saying?
Something about and it says my name in it there. That one.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. It
David.
says something in David.
I heard David. I'm trying to find it.
First one, two, three.
Is that a photo?
Well,
Is that not the 2 new one?
I think so.
Let me play it.
First one, two, three.
Just
First spotted who knew.
Aye, don't you?
What's his
Get
first
the jobber.
What's his name? First spotted 2 new.
Yeah. That's we met 2 new people with us.
Yeah.
I think it says well spotted.
There were so many different accents in those audios.
Mhm.
One there was obviously Irish one, but even over in Scotland, there sounded like an Irish accent coming through. I'll have them all here, and I'll be going through them thinking I didn't get these ones up. Let me play another one. I'll probably play this one before.
That's the
That it?
wanker one.
Yeah, wanker one now.
Let me play it again. I just, the more you play it, the more clearer it gets.
Yeah.
I love that one. I'd probably play them all. Let me try this one here.
That was recent.
What's that
That was
saying?
one of the recent ones.
Yeah, that was at Halloween.
One.
That was last week.
That was
Last week, man.
Daniel Rugg and David Get to Fuck.
Think so.
Is
Yeah.
that what it's saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let me try it.
No,
Yeah.
it's no. It's no.
No, really?
It's Take It, It's Not Happening with Spig. I think it's that one, is it
Oh,
not?
right. Yeah.
Okay. I'll play it
Could
again.
be. Happening with Spig.
Is that
No,
one?
it's no. It's no.
Sure it is.
Is
Sure.
it no? Is it no Edward? They're away out for a smoke.
Oh, it could be that one.
Oh,
Oh, I
That one.
get fully.
That's the one I have here. Let me try it again.
Yeah. That
Edward.
is.
Yeah.
You hear the smoke at the edge.
Smoke. Aye.
You hear the smoke.
I'm going to play the ones that would not, when I was trying to rename them, wouldn't allow me to rename. So I'm going to click on these ones to see what they are.
That's a Halloween. Man, that's last week
Yeah.
again.
Do you know what's being said in it?
There's something about it's Edward.
Play it again. That's the Rugg and David Get to Fuck.
Aye,
Is
it says
it?
something. But it
Aye,
says
aye,
Edward.
that is. Eh?
I'm sure I hear Edward. The name and Edward getting mentioned.
I thought I heard Edward at the beginning.
Yeah.
Go again.
Yep, I hear Edward. Right
I
after
hear
the
Rugg
first
and-
word, then
I hear
Edward.
Rugg and David Get to Fuck.
Right, well, that's, yeah, it could be. Could be.
In your head.
Close.
There's another one here that wouldn't let me rename it. I don't know why. This is why I don't know what it is, but I'm going to play it quickly.
Is that for the farm? That's for the farm.
Aye.
You're not interested in the teddy bear. See when
Aye.
the thing we came with us, Rigger,
Aye, that's what that is. Aye, not interested
this
in
teddy
David.
bear. Yeah.
I'll play it again.
See, aye, they're not interested in the teddy bear.
Yep.
Was that the just a toy, or was it the REM pod? Or
It's
the
a REM
blueberry
pod one,
on it?
that lights up. That's
The
why they
REM
wouldn't
pod.
touch it.
So they weren't interested in it. Do you hear my
No,
dog store?
I'm not interested in it.
There's another one here. It wouldn't let me name again. I'm going to play it.
That's the Get Out one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hear that? I'm going to play one. Why does that one keep coming up? That came up more than what? That's been downloaded more than one time. More than one time.
I'm getting tired.
So what's Linda saying? So your Kyra made you feel better and you went home to take it now. Yeah, that's one of the side effects, that you feel tired or you get a headache with it. That means it's working. That means
Just
whatever-
you were getting tired, David.
Aye.
Aye,
I need to
that's
be. I need to be in work for 6 o'clock tomorrow.
for 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
6 in the morning.
In the morning.
Yeah.
I
I'll
am.
need to be up about
What am I doing
4:30,
tomorrow?
45.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you need to go to bed. We're gonna wrap it up here. We're gonna wrap it up. There was so much audio, and I wish it went up. There was one as well with a door and the latch on the door.
I'll
Still
I'll
going?
Jenny, I'll stay on for a bit and if you want to go through.
Okay. Okay. Oh, Linda did Caro. Is it
David,
Caro-
I'll give you a wee message tomorrow and whatnot.
Right.
David,
All
thank
right.
you so much. You're a wee pet for coming on.
Oh, no. You're welcome. I'm glad that you came on.
I love your
I'm glad
laugh,
you came. Yeah.
your little
Right,
snort.
mate.
Right.
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 He's like,
Sleep well.
Right.
Sleep well. Good
See you
night.
later.
Yeah, yeah.
Night. I'm trying to look for. Did we play all of them? Did we?
There's some that's not been played.
Listen, I probably don't have them on.
Ah,
I wish I did. I want to play one from you from when I was in Lep Castle. This was through a spirit box. I actually deleted a lot of mine today. This is from the spirit box. Tell me, I didn't write down what's being said, but tell me what you can hear.
Mhm.
Because we didn't hear this. The first part, sorry, I'll explain. The first part of the spirit box, we didn't hear at all. We just heard the ending of it. But when I did the audio, I'm getting the full sentence. So
Mhm.
some came through recorder and some came through spirit box, but I'll play it now.
Biatch, can you say that word, biatch?
So what we got at the very end of it was bitch, because what did I say today? That's what they all call me. That's what they all call me. So we could hear the word bitch. Can you hear anything before that?
there's something before. It sounds like a male.
Yes. You want to play it again?
Play again.
I sure will.
Biatch, can you say that word, biatch?
Don't know, but it's like there's two words.
There's a few words.
Yeah.
Because he didn't finish off that sentence, but the spirit box did.
Mm-hmm.
So what he's saying is, hey, Jenny, you're a... Then didn't continue, but the spirit box said it.
All right.
Do you want me to play it again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Biatch, can you say that word, biatch?
Can hear it. Can hear it.
Yes, that's what they do. That's what they say from most locations. Yeah. Hey, Jenny, you're a...
B-I-T-C-H.
Why? I'm lovely. Why? I don't get it. I just don't get it. There's another one. Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much. We love doing audio. And you know what? There was a lot of audio that I said, I'll kind of like make room and delete a lot of mine.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one here. I think I played it for you on the night in Lep Castle. When we were there, this is the same night. Was coming up to my friend's anniversary. And then one of the guys said, Jenny, why don't you call out for your friend? It's her anniversary coming up. Why don't you call out? I'm like, why would I call out for my friend? I've never, ever called out for her on locations. Something compelled me to say, do you know what? Okay. So I did. And I'll play it now so you can hear it. I think I played it for you before.
Honey, when I go and visit you, who do I take with me? I'm going to tell you what I take with me to see if you can all hear it. Dogs. I take my dogs with me. The two big dogs I take with me.
So this is through the spirit box. We didn't get it on the night at all. At all.
What?
So that's...
There's a whistle that comes through as well.
I think that's through the box that one of the members had. He had a spirit box with him. I forget the name of it. It wasn't an SB7.
11.
No, it was one of the beginning ones.
All right.
Very hard to get them now. I forget the name of it. Radio or something. I don't know. I forget the name of it. It's like white. It is a good piece of audio equipment. I think the old pieces are the best pieces, I think, because you have David with that recorder,
Mm-hmm.
and then another guy that I know has this spirit box, which I think, oh gosh, I'll get the name of it. But So when you heard this answer twice, it's me looping her answer twice.
I thought that. Yep.
Yeah, I looped it twice because we didn't hear it on the night at all. So I was kind of like, okay, nothing came through until the night I did do audio, and then I was picking something up off the floor, and then I could hear this question coming up, and I thought to myself, okay, we got nothing. And then I heard what she said, dogs. And because she'd passed away, and when I go visit her, I have 2 big dogs I take with me, and she came through and said dogs.
I mean, just saying that, yep.
And I'm thinking, you're fucking with me right now. Like, are you kidding me? For years, we have tried to do this, try to get someone familiar to us to kind of like prove it. Because we go into locations, we do hear audio, we have Class A EVPs, and we're happy with that. But when you have Hopi, she had a big dinner. And so when something that you know comes through to your audio and is intelligent, and I'm thinking, no, I was kind of like hanging up my recorders at that stage.
Mm-hmm.
I was done. I had nothing else to gain from being involved in paranormal. I had nothing else to gain. A year later, and I'm still here. I'd never left. It's one of those addictive things that you cannot leave. You just can't leave it.
It's just amazing how things mean so much, and then it just that extra special when you do get a response coming through it. And as you said, you go there with your dogs and stuff like that, and just to get that coming through.
Because I don't tell anybody I'm taking my dogs with me. I just take them on a walk, and I go over and visit Neve, her grave site. You know, that's it. But I'm going to play it again. I don't know, because I wish I didn't loop it, because I just wanted it the way it is. But I loop it so it can be heard twice. But I don't know if it sounds male or female. I don't know. And I know someone said to me they can act as like this place is like a portal, and it could be someone else pretending to be your friend. I don't know. But I'm going to play it again. I don't know if it's male or female.
Neve, when I go and visit you, who do I take with me? I'm going to tell you what I take with me to see if you can all hear it. Dogs. I take my dogs with me. They're too big.
And that noise is definitely dogs. I think it sounds female. I'm probably just saying that because my friend name is Neve. But that, and there's me, because we heard nothing on the spirit box. I'm telling everyone at the table what I take with me. I take my dogs. I take my 2 big dogs with me, because we heard nothing. So if I had have said the answer, I wouldn't need to explain to them. But because we heard nothing, so that's another thing as well. Going through, it sounds like it came through the spirit box, but we didn't hear it on the night. But the recorder picked it up. So it's a lot of back to the drawing board, how, and all of that stuff. But I'm going to leave that to the scientific people and just keep doing all.
Just to get that intelligent response,
it's crazy, and I don't understand it. I do understand it, but it's validation, and I know that's what we look for. We look for validation. We do.
Yep.
But it was like personal.
Aye.
It floored the crap out of me. It floored me, and it took me a long time to kind of process it. She hasn't come back since. She has not come back since. There was another video. No, do I have that video here? Do I have it? I do. Friend of mine from the north of Ireland. Her friend went to Ulster Museum. Apparently there was rocks and bricks taken from different parts of Ireland, brought up to Ulster and built to make this a museum. Hopi to build this museum. So you have rocks and stones from everywhere in Ireland. Her friend went in by herself to take a video to show her mum. And this was all over the place. This was on every internet channel. I think it was I don't know if it was on the news or not, but it was big. Every paranormal people received this. Louise is a friend of mine who sent it on to me. I'm going to play it and tell me what you think of it, because a lot of people have a lot of opinions on it. This person heard nothing at the time. At the very end, you will hear her husband coming in and asking her something, but I'm going to play it now.
Mhm.
Nope.
I'm Galen, it's just kind of screaming, screaming,
Yes.
panicking, noises.
Yeah.
Um,
Not 100% sure that a lot of people, I mean, you know, a lot of teams' opinions on it. I know when I was kind of listening to it time and time again, pen and paper, writing down what I heard, it's like I was hearing, it's me, it's her, kind of thing. I don't know. There's speakers. I know, because we weren't there, people think it's speakers that has been up and around the place. And you just don't know. I mean, it is. Yes, Chris said it sounds like why. That's what we got as well. Why? It's me. He heard the same. It's me.
Like
Yeah.
it sounds, when you hear it, the shouting, it sounds like a panic that they're wanting help. You know what I mean?
Yep. It's me. It's her. Do you want me to play it one more time? See if you can get anything from it more. Nope.
There's parts where it sounds like a,
Yeah.
and there's a part where it sounds like a growl.
Somebody mentioned like a witch. Don't know why. I think this is like 2 years old, I think. Yeah. Chris is hearing what I heard. Why? It's me. It's me.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's her. I heard some voices and a scream. Because it's in Ulster, so it's not too far away from me. So I said I will be going up to check it out myself.
That is abandoned, isn't it?
Yes, it's a church.
I'll be taking a wee trip over at some point.
Do, because I don't know if any other paranormal team has gone into it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can. I don't think that nobody has tried to book it for an investigation. But they do day tours. So I don't see there's any harm in going up and just sussing the place out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said I will go up because it's not far, not too far, about an hour and a half, something like that from me. So I do want to go up and check it out. Linda's asking here, is it Sean? I don't know the name of the app. There's an audio analyzer app that shows spirit sounds to be in a separate channel. Do you know what that one is?
Is that another necrophonic?
Is it a necrophonic, Linda? Don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to check that out.
There's so many apps out there.
I know. I kind of tested this out with the Paratech. Do you use it? Have you got it?
Not a big believer in Paratech.
I like the other one that you have, the Necrophonic.
Aye.
I like that one. If there was if there was one location where you would ever investigate, like
Myself?
yes, like anywhere in the world,
Oh,
your top.
I'd like to do Alcatraz.
Oh, me too. But they've stopped paranormal teams got in there now.
I know, just because it's obviously a lot of locations are rooted in history, but I just like the history of that place and the story, and I could watch stuff about it all day on YouTube.
I love it. I think did somebody escape from there?
Eh?
Did somebody escape from Alcatraz?
Well, the story has it three. I think it was three escaped, and they never get found. They don't know if they never get found at sea. They never get found anywhere. But apparently, they survived, or one of them survived, and there's a big going on about it. But
I know. Who was it? I don't think it was Alcatraz that some people, friends of mine in Indiana, had investigated, but they had investigated a prison. It was phenomenal. What's your second place that you would love to investigate? Because I have some fabulous locations I want to go to, and one of them will probably never happen unless I become a nun.
Catacombs.
Yes. I would go over to Paris just to go into them.
But what I'm telling you right now, see Edward's place?
Yes.
You'll probably get more activity, especially audio. And I know you like your audio.
I like the audio so much.
Any of these locations, 100%. See, we sit there. That's a location we tend to sit for 20 minutes or whatever in complete silence.
Say nothing.
And you will hear talking, and you'll hear footsteps. We were there on Saturday, and we had a dragon coming above us, and that's where we get see the door that shuts. That's where that's be. We've had a bench that's moved. We've had a K2 that's been pushed over. Crazy.
One of the videos you sent me, it was like the door had closed, and you did a reenactment of it, and it was like the door it's a hook that's keeping the door open. That closed itself.
Yep.
So obviously it was like the hook.
So interestingly enough, but for me the first time, that was the third time it happened. The first time made it for me because it was unexpected. Now, we've been in that location loads of times, and when we go in, the door's opening and stuff like that.
Right.
Door is never shut. Till this day, after it's shut, it's never shut again. We've had people come in, I've showed them how tight that latch is, and I've even had it on the slightest of bits.
Aye, to see if it would.
Done an investigation, never shut again. We've jumped next to it, we've tried every single thing. I sent 2 bits of footage over. One is from David's point of view.
Yes.
And the other one is from my point of view.
There's a way that I can get them on.
Crazy. Never ever done it. And it's so tight. Basically the door.
Yeah,
it shuts over a bit to tighten it.
Okay. Yeah. That's when one place we had down in the south of Ireland, and it was my first time there, and Shawnee was telling us, the automatic doors won't close properly, so you have to stand on a chair and kind of press the button.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's probably 6 a.m, 7 a.m. I'm standing on the chair. Me being me, always have a recorder running, regardless of what I'm doing, have a recorder running. And I was feeling the button and whatnot. And then when I went on audio, when I did my audio, you'll hear a man saying, press that button over there. Like, it was freaking awesome. I get way too excited when it comes to audio. I actually want to shake the shit out of someone to say, did you hear this? I'm that person who would text someone at 3 a.m. to wake them up and get them to listen, even though I have been since put on mute, silence, blocked. So, they know when I'm doing audio, mute Jennifer. Just the one that, but I do anyway, because if I'm up at 3 a.m, everyone's up at 3 a.m.
Aye.
There's one other place that I would love to investigate is the Vatican. I know. I want to investigate the Vatican. I am that person who will ask questions that I'm probably going to end up going to hell.
But on the same side of things, do you think there's a lot of locations out there that's prime example? I went to the Edinburgh Vaults
Aye.
3-4 weeks ago with Scott for PIH and John from Nighthawk Paranormal, and it's made to be this haunted, full activity location. Absolutely nothing. In there is a circle of rocks that they've made that's there. And
Okay.
apparently it's where they've done the worst shit and you don't enter this circle because bad things can happen. It's centuries old. It was put there in 1984 for effect.
Oh, jeez.
And
Really?
these people are believing this, and there was nothing. And I think it was £600 to hire it. And it was to 6 in the morning, 12 at night to 6 in the morning, and we left at 3 in the morning.
Oh, no.
Absolutely nothing.
Crap.
Nothing. I tried to provoke them, tried everything, every single thing.
I almost went over. I want to do Mary's King's Close.
We done that during the day, a day tour.
How was it?
Oh, that's good. The history and everything, and the streets are the same. But bear in mind, it's now a road above you. Before back then, it was sky. You could see it was a street, but now it's got a road in that above it. And it's like,
So they just cover the whole street over.
aye. So
Because I see
it's like,
I'm obsessed with it because it looks like streets and you're going up steps and paths and whatever.
that's what it was. That was the original Edinburgh, and then as time went on, they built over it, and it was like upper class. And then I think Edinburgh was like one of the first places in the world to have like high-rise kind of flats, like 6 high, 7 high at the time. And that was after they filled it up. But you can go in and everything's the exact same. It's not been touched. It's just been built over.
I seen a video of something like someone kind of looked out of a doorway and back in. I'm that annoying person that has to kind of question everything.
There's supposed to be spooks there, but going by the vaults.
Are they beside the vaults or are they away from it?
Aye, away from it.
Okay. What about Greyfriars?
Edinburgh itself full of history.
I love Edinburgh. I love the town of Edinburgh. There's a thing that I have on my phone and it's visual tours. And
I know what you're talking about. I had that in my VR, my PlayStation VR. You can have it.
Did you?
Aye.
I loved it. I've been to Vietnam, I've been to Hong Kong, I've been to China. I have been to Italy anyway, really. But I've been to Edinburgh as well. But I love Edinburgh. I'm obsessed with the buildings. I'm obsessed.
Aye, that's what Harry Potter was based on as well, wasn't it?
I know. And it hasn't changed. It stays the way it is and never changed because I love it. It's history and modern people live in it.
Aye. I like it. So I could spend all day on it.
I love Edinburgh. Greyfriars, what's that like? Have you been?
I've never been.
Have you never been? I know. No, Linda, it's an hour. We've gone an hour back last weekend. We went an hour. Your clocks went back last weekend. It did. Of course it did. Yes, an hour back last weekend. No, our clocks went back last week, and Linda.
I've never been.
You've never been to Greyfriars? I know Scott loves it. Yeah,
Well,
that's
I was going to meet up with them one day and go, but
yeah.
I think at night time now you can't get in. They don't let you in at night time.
Is it supposed to be malevolent at night time?
I'd be quite comfortable going about it.
There's a lot of stories and places. I could tell you a lot of stories and a lot of places.
You're going to get that. We went to Stirling Jail, and it's supposed to be up there with one of the most haunted locations in Scotland. up there. You know, I'm expecting to go in here and levitate, all that sort of stuff. We went, absolutely. Get the usual cat ball went. I took one of my daughter's guitars because there's supposed to be kids there, and I sat it in one of the cells with my EVP, and I listened back to about 6 hours worth of footage, audio, and I heard a wee strum on the guitar. That was it.
That is all night.
But it's all added up, and stories put on to get people going, make money. And
that's it. I could say a few things about places in Ireland, but then I would be in trouble.
Wherefore, back to Edward's place. We get it free of charge.
Edward's place.
We are the only ones that's ever investigated it. Ever.
Are you the only ones that can go into it?
Yep.
I like that. And people, now I know people say, oh, Para Unity, and, you know, listen.
Hi, Linda.
Linda, I'll talk to you later. And I love that, you know, people say Para Unity, and I'll probably be like, you know, shut down for this, but it is what it frickin' is. And people say, oh, you know, share your locations. No. Nope.
Yeah.
I'm not being an arse. Many people probably disagree with me. Get a ticket and get in line, as I say. But there's some locations that you have researched for so many years. The Drogheda Museum Millmount is mine. And I know teams want to go into it, and that's not my call to say whether they can or not. That is up to the chairperson who works with me every single night I go into Millmount. That is up to him. But Emerald Isle has been researching it for, my team is now going 5 years. I was there before with a different team 2 years prior. So we like what we're getting, and we're researching the crap out of the place. Mm-hmm. I'm afraid if I have another, I will take guests in with me, and I will. And I'll take another team in with me. Absolutely, I will. Some people I've taken in that has total disrespect for me and the place will only can get into it when it's open during the daytime, not at nighttime, and they will not be invited by me again. That's just it. I like that you have this place to yourself, and I'm going to be real because I know many teams have their location, and that's it. That's just it.
Yep.
I like that you have it because I find when there's too many people going in, you're going to get a shit show.
Yep, and confuse the spirits, and we believe, because we're the one. Don't get me wrong, we've had Scott in, we've had my missus and moderator and stuff like that. We let them know the rules, basically.
Yes.
But it's mainly just us, and we believe that we're building a relationship with the spirits. And the very first EVP we ran in there, it was dead hard to make out a lot of them. But as times went on, they're starting to get a lot clearer. So we believe that the spirits are now understanding how to speak into this EVP.
Yep.
And first time we get a lot of activity with the equipment. Now we'll maybe get a ball that will flash. It's if they prefer audio, letting us know that they're there, letting us hear their voices or making noises. And
that's understandable. That's 100% understandable, because talking, it's like someone said to me, hey, move the pen.
I know.
I'll probably pick it up and throw it at them. Talking.
And if you're asking these spirits a lot of times to touch the black box or move the ball or light the grey box, they're going to see themselves as they're not puppets, you know, like.
Sometimes the ones who probably are not strong enough, or like younger children and so on, and then you kind of guide them to, you know, we have a green ball and a purple ball, light up, because we did on Saturday with the children in the museum, light up which one is your favorite color. Now, it didn't happen. We don't need it. We don't expect it to happen. That is just totally fine. We have colored cards with us, you know, for the kids if you want to talk. It didn't happen a lot. I find sometimes when we take people in with us, they will work with us, if that makes sense, but not all the time, which is totally understandable. But I do, there, you know, sometimes it's best that some locations just have the one team going in. And I know some people find it like, share with us. Well, if you're nice to me, I'll ask you to come in with me. And if you're not, you can watch my lives. And I know I'm going to sound like an absolute cow for saying that. But everyone, you know, I've had experiences of where people came in and just totally disrespected both me and the location.
Aye, you've always, doesn't matter if it's abandoned or one single wall that was an old castle around you. You always respect the locations you're going to, as well as the spirits, as well as whoever you're working with.
That's just
the rules.
You're not going to do the same mistake twice.
Yep.
So I do like that, and I know somebody came for me before by saying, I talk about Power Unity. I don't talk about Power Unity. I don't. I shared something before. I didn't write it, but I liked what was being said, and I shared it. And somebody came for me to say, "Oh, you talk this and you talk that, but you don't share the museum." I said it's open from 9:30 until 5:30. You can go at any time you want between those hours. I actually didn't say it. The chairperson said it, so it wasn't me that said it.
There's definitely some locations. With the farm one as well.
Yeah.
That's a gold mine, so to say, because there's activity in there, and it's a known location for people to go and maybe explore and away from the paranormal just to go and see it. We go and do the paranormal, obviously. Every time we've went, we've had some good communication, and we don't want to really give that location out to different teams in case they go and word gets out and somebody else goes and then it gets destroyed.
Yeah, I totally understand. I get that. I understand that. And not many people would say that. Not many people would own up to it and say that. I own up saying, you know, kind of you're working on something for so long. And you know when you're doing somewhere for so long and you're not in one with the spirit sometimes. Some people, some of them like you, some don't. But you are on something into that location. You're onto something. And then someone comes in and they just won't do anything. They won't say anything. They won't do it. And that's just the pain in the arse side of me.
Yep. No, absolutely agree.
And you heard it here first. Yes, I said it. But every other location we can all go to. And I don't own the museum, but just stating that now, I don't own it, but that is how and I know a few teams have kind of rang up in the background, knowing that it's an Emerald Isle location. And I'm thinking, I got your number. I'm not going to be asking you in again. I'm not going to invite you in. I just don't like that. And yes, I do know, and I do know them.
And that's straight away. That's no respect for yourself either if they're just going ahead and doing that.
I know, and they all know Emerald Isle location. And I've gotten, because me and Alan are good friends, so I get the, this team XYZ wants to come in. No, marked and named down. No, unless the museum is never mine again, you can all run to it because my work there is done.
Yep.
I'm probably going to get hate mails now and saying, "Did you hear what Jenny was talking about last night? Would you like me to repeat it?"
It's part and parcel what we do. I've had tons of hate as well, but I enjoy it. Just makes us a better team.
That's it. Just kind of, and it's research. I love research. And I know a friend of mine put up a post the other day, and see, there's my girl Louise. Louise is the lady Louise, I played your video tonight from the church up in the Ulster Museum. I played your video tonight, Louise. I don't know if you've seen it or not. If you did, I know you'd comment, but yeah, we did play it tonight. So Louise's friend was the one who was in the church. And she's so cool. Yes, I did, Louise. I did. Jenny's so cool. She's great. Can you put that on my personal page, please, Louise? So another place, yeah, I'd like to investigate the Vatican. Love to investigate the Vatican. I'm curious about Romania, the castle. I was supposed to go to it a few years ago. We had our deposits paid. Because of COVID, we obviously didn't get to go. We were going to be there for the weekend. So I'm curious about it. I'm curious about it. About Dracul. Valid, as they call him. There was a fantastic guy I had on the show. He is like an encyclopedia of Valid. I mean, fascinating. Things I didn't even know about him. Loved him. Any other location that you would go to?
Well, I'd like to go to the ancient Ramin, which we're planning to do PIH. It's down south in England, and it's Loads of history.
I'm
Loads of history in this. You should
Lot
Google that. You'll like that. The
I
ancient
heard
ramen.
about it. I heard a lot about it.
Aye.
I'm
It's good.
hoping to do more trips abroad over to the UK next year and Scotland
Mhm.
than
Oh,
Ireland
there's
next year. I'm
there's
hoping
there's loads in Scotland. Like there's loads.
I'm
Um,
going to do a
funnily
fun
enough, there's,
travel.
the castle up Aberdeen, I think it's called Slains Castle.
Aye,
See, Dracul, his castle,
yes.
that was actually designed off of Slains Castle.
Was it?
Aye,
I'm thinking of the movie Dracul, where you have to kind of go up this
no,
spiral.
that's a wee fact for you there. Yep. That castle in Romania was designed off the castle in Scotland.
Really?
Yep.
Because I know Bram Stoker was. I know my friends have told me this, and I forget it again. Like I said, I'm just here to look pretty. That they told me, like the Bram Stoker was written in the south of Ireland. Is it in Sligo? It was in Sligo. It was in Sligo. But I'll have to look that up again. I'm just desperate. I need to have everything written on my phone. Hi, Liz.
There's so much here, and it's you get the free to roam in Scotland as well. So
What is it?
there's all you get the free to roam, so you can go anywhere in Scotland. You can roam anywhere as long as you're not breaking into a location or vandalising it in any way.
You can
go.
do that.
Yep.
It's kind of a little bit strict here in Ireland. I know it's strict, but if you get permission and you ask, or there's some places that there's no barriers there, we can walk in. We can walk.
Well, same here. If you go to a location and somebody maybe owns it and they'll say, "Look, I own this. There's been young ones in here that's vandalised it.
Yeah.
I need to ask you." That's fine. You leave, but at the same time, you can go in. You're free to go in. The only thing they'll do is phone the cops, but
aye,
they'd apology. But that's how we like to go with like our polos and our hoodies and stuff. Because then if these people do approach us, you can say, "Look, you're paranormal investigators." Some of them look at you as if you've got 2 heads. But
yeah, I'm well used to that.
you don't want to go there dressed all different and stuff. See if you go there looking kind of respectful and stuff. A lot of them will just say, "Look, just watch what you're doing.
Be careful, yeah. Just be careful and do it, and just kind of leave everything respectfully and so on."
Oh, my arse cheeks getting numb.
My back. I'm sitting here on my back, and the doctor was telling me today, get up and move every 10 minutes, and I'm like, that's not possible to get up and move every 10 minutes. But God, geez, Louise, that stuff. I don't know what he's doing to my back, but I'm so glad it's just 2 bulbous discs and everything is like tilted and going crazy. I'm so glad it's just that and not my age. So I can be thankful for that. It can be fixed. It's not my age. So I can drop it like it hot when I'm cooking in the kitchen. And my probably said that out too loud, did I? Because my children always say to me, Mom, don't. And I'm like, But when I did one move, I think it was like drop, snap, crackle, whatever. And I dropped, but I didn't get back up, but I snapped and I crackled. Yeah, and I was like I was trying to throw a shape, and it was nothing that was major. It was just a little movement. And I just stopped and I held my back. And I was like, no, this is not happening. I know the clubs are opening up here next year until 6 a.m. And I said to my twin, let's just do it for one night to see if we can do it. And I said to her, let's go. And she told me where to go. And I said, let's go ice skating in November. We'll be carted off. I know. I'm just trying to.
See, you're probably better training first before going to hit the pubs to 6 a.m. Maybe.
I think
you can't just go straight in.
I think I could do it with the right people. I could do it with the right people, the right crack, the right gang. I think it's no, probably not.
But then it's the next day. The hangover.
It wouldn't be the next day because I'd be sleeping all the next day until the next day after that. But I said, look at you, Louise. Geez, these 2 double trouble. I would try it out just to see if we can do it. I would, But you see, then I said as well last night that if some 20-something-year-old came up to me, no, we're not doing that. If some 20-something-year-old, 22 or 24-year-old came up to me, which they probably wouldn't, just saying. But if they did, no, I think I'll just stay at home and do audio. That is my life now. I will just kind of look at all my heels in a glass box and never to be worn again. I even had to give up the gym. It's not good.
Well, that's a bad bug to me, gym. Ooh.
Is it? I like the gym, but I had to.
Go to the gym. Used to go all the time, get myself fit, and then I just got fat, and I just went, nah.
I just, no, I don't know. See, when the doctor told me you can't go to the gym anymore, you got to take a break. And I'm like, oh no. So, no, I can't even lift a kettlebell. I'm not allowed to do any squats, nothing. And I'm taking his advice on board, but I would like to do a few exercises.
Yeah.
I can't just be sitting around doing nothing. But then I don't do exercises when I say I'm going to do it. And we're going to Redwood Castle on the 12th of November. So I'm hoping to be able to walk up the flight of stairs in Redwood Castle. You must come to Redwood Castle. You see, that's what I said as well, Chris. If you can investigate all night, I'm sure you can still manage a night in the town.
But maybe not after a few Jaeger bombs.
Jesus, no. I don't know when the last time I had Jaeger bombs. Like, really, I was crawling on the floor the next day, like on my hands and knees, literally. If I stood up, my head was like a hammer.
Aye. Oh, it's horrible.
I would give it a bash, though. I would give it a bash to see if I could do it. I will find the girls to do it. My twin won't do it, but I will find the girls to do it. I hope
You're
I can.
probably good, actually, if you're in the right company and stuff like that.
I think it would be great crack. I think it would be brilliant. Louise had to give up gin as I was walking a ghost train the next day. Oh, flip, you are talking about the gym. No. What? Louise, the gym, not the gin, the gym. No, I'd rather talk about gin. Drink water. No, that's the last thing I would drink out with a hangover. Even though I should, but I wouldn't.
The Scottish cure, a good fry up, and a glass bottle of Iron Brew.
Oh God, a friend of mine used to drink Iron Brew all the time. But she'd had Iron Brew and vodka all the time.
Honestly, that's a hangover cure. A good Scottish breakfast, as greasy as you can make it, and a glass bottle of Iron Brew.
What is a Scottish breakfast?
Right, so you get basically everything. So you get 2 square sausage, you get 2 link sausage, you get 2 egg, you get 2 black pudding, you get 2 potato scones. What else you get? You get haggis, you get mushrooms, you get tomatoes, you get, what else do you get? You get fried toast or fried bread.
Nice.
You get a roll, you get toast as well.
Good God.
Slowly.
I could do that. Now, what is haggis? Now, I know what everyone has told me. Haggis.
It's not, obviously it's the sheep's lining in the stomach and stuff like that, but it's not the same as what it was.
Is it just an outer layer of it? Oh, there's Stephen. Hi, Stephen.
When you get proper haggis, like at Burns night and stuff, so it's haggis, neeps and tatties, so it's like haggis, turnip or cabbage, and
So
tatties.
In the inside?
You'll usually get like a piper coming out, and he's holding the haggis, and it's wrapped in the sheep, the skin of the sheep's stomach.
Aye, so that's not bad.
And then inside you've got all your stuff ground up, all your good stuff, your blood and all that sort of stuff. Anything, intestines in.
Oh, well then no. I'm going to
It's
pass
nice.
up on that.
You know what it tastes like? It tastes.
Right.
See, is it Irish pudding?
Yeah, just a white one.
Irish pudding tastes a wee bit similar.
See, I like all the seasoning and herbs and everything in it.
It tastes a wee bit similar. Maybe haggis is a bit richer and a bit stronger.
I would try it. I would try it. Is it a sheep's intestine?
Basically.
Everything all kind of like mixed in together and put into.
Aye. But again, you can get haggis. It's like black pudding. It'll come. You can chop it up, which you usually get in your
See, I wouldn't
Scottish
even
breakfast
eat
and
that
stuff.
pudding.
But the proper haggis is wrapped in the stomach lining and stuff like that.
I would try it. I wouldn't let it. I wouldn't not try. I would try it.
It's not worse. I have tomato sauce on it, and people think I'm a creep because I have tomato sauce on it.
Why? Well, I wouldn't do tomato sauce. I do brown sauce.
And I like it out of tin.
You what?
You can get it in a tin. See
Haggis?
like it.
Oh no!
But
Get
it's
it
good.
fresh from the butchers. From the
It's
butcher.
good fresh, but it's good out of tin as well.
I would have it with brown sauce. I like the old
No.
brown sauce.
I've got to go tomato sauce. But see the black pudding here.
Yeah, I don't eat black pudding.
Oh, do you know? Well, it's the best black pudding that you'll get here, and it's Stornoway black pudding. That's a proper black pudding, and it's so dear.
I think it's the ingredients in it, the main ingredient.
Aye.
I mean, no, I'm not doing that. I think it's the main. Stephen Woodward, he loves haggis. Stephen, have you tried it? You really have tried it? Stephen was over in Scotland before. I think he was in Scotland before.
It's got a nice wee spice to it as well.
I like the spice.
It does. To me, I think the Irish pudding's got a slight resemblance to it.
I like, you know, when you have the white pudding and there's little seeds in it.
Oh, God, the white pudding.
Well, I like that, but Sasha, go on out, lovey, go on out.
What about fruit?
Huh?
Have you tried fruit pudding?
Which one?
Fruit pudding.
Fruit.
Fruit pudding.
I had that.
Have you ever tried dumpling?
Yes.
Aye, but like the fruit dumpling.
No.
Don't know what you're missing.
We should start up a cookery. You should start up a cookery course. No to haggis and black pudding. I would like to try the haggis.
We could do a cooking show where we'll try and investigate at the same time.
And on our break, we're going to make some haggis from the start. How long does it take to make haggis? We should do. I actually do think apple pie. That's a pudding. I think for the crack, a few on StreamYard, a few of us should get together on a live, make the same dish. Now, let me show you. I hope I still have it. It's yuck to both. Now we're talking food, and I was seeing these pictures, and I'm like, will I keep them or not? Let me see if I have them. Oh yeah, let me see. And I was thinking, will I keep these pictures or not? And I hope I kept them. But I was making a cake. Do I still have? Yes, I actually still have the pictures. These are ones I didn't delete. But I said I was going to make a cake. So I was standing at the table, having a glass of wine, making a birthday cake. And you know, in Tesco's, you get these boxes, just add oil and egg and a little bit of water. So I was like, how can this go wrong? So I seen a picture of what I was going to make. So this is what I was saying. We should have a, from each, say about 5 people from paranormal teams, do a live, the one dish, a quick dish to make, quick and simple dish to make. That's within the 2 hours. And then, have a kind of bake off. So this is the cake that I wanted to make. Nice. I know I'm going to win this competition. I'm just saying, I know everyone's going to feel threatened after they see what actually came out. This is what came out.
Oh, that's better.
Really?
What the?
But look at the freaking biscuits. See this picture here. And I was taking orders for Christmas. See this picture here. See all the biscuits on the one shape. Fabulous. look at these biscuits. Do you know what I did? I wasn't thinking. Instead of getting a knife and cutting them all in one, in one size, I took a bite out of every biscuit around that cake.
Oh, is that chocolate fingers?
Yes, I took a bite out of every one of them. Instead of cutting them with a knife, because normal people would do that, no, I took a bite out of each biscuit. I don't know what I was thinking that night. I do blame the white wine, but I took a bite out of every one of them, and I didn't wait for the chocolate to harden. I kind of
Well,
just.
I'm not going to lie here, but looking at that cake, it looks like you've had more than one glass of white wine.
I did.
Maybe more than one bottle of white wine.
Oh my God, it was. But let me tell you, oh Jesus, it tasted amazing. It tasted.
But alcohol does that. Alcohol makes everything taste better.
No, this is the next day.
All right.
It was the next day. Good night, Donna, darling. Good night. Hey, puppies. Oh, my dog's having a moment. Now, Louise, it does look good. Come done with me. It was. Hiya, Howard. And yes, Chris, it actually did taste good. And Chris, in a case of wine. I was taking in Christmas orders. Somebody said to me, Jenny, when they were having a really shitty day, they look at my picture of my cake to make them feel better.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
It was such a compliment.
You should try making another one.
Listen, I'm going to.
And then match him.
What's Howard's a case of wine? What's Howard saying? Oh, sweet baby Jesus, I'm in Ireland. Also, I'm naked. Howard, do you want to come on?
Hey, Howard.
Good night, you two. Enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you, Donna. You too. Hiya, David. What's the story right there? And Louise is gone. I need to see it now. Love to see you both. Night, my lovey. I'll talk to you later. Question. Yes. Oh, well, that's just me, Donna, because I really lose everything. What about you, Rick?
No, not really.
Well, I just lose everything anyway.
What I've got a habit of is going to a location and taking every bit of equipment, and if it's a large location, it's spread everywhere, and then at the end of the night, it's gathering it all. And the cat balls. See how many cat balls I've lost?
Really?
That's what I've got a habit with. But I'm kind of getting into the just I'll just take a case with me and whatever I'm going to take. Like, I'll take everything with me in an investigation, and I'll quickly put some bits and bobs in a case, and I'll just carry the case around the investigation with me, so just in case I'm picking it up and putting that in.
Yes.
But
I do that because I
remember.
love
Sorry, John. I remember David saying when he'll not really do public events, because there was a time when he done a public event and somebody had stole some of his equipment.
That happened to me. It was one of my favorite pieces of equipment. Now, it was a torch, but I had it with me for 10 years. It was my first ever torch for my first ever torch, and it was just mine. It was just mine. I still have my first recorder from it, and it was taken on me, and I was fucking pissed. I was pissed. I was not happy with it, and there was only certain people with us. Of course, nobody knew anything.
Yeah.
But I was really annoyed over it. Howard's got Petri dish in about 45 minutes, and I don't think he can handle all of this, man. Roar, hear me, man. Was it? I am man, hear me roar. Howard is, do you know Howard Petrie? Bonkers. Do you know him, Rig?
No.
No, it's slightly bonkers. He is. You should watch his shows. You would love them. He's slightly, Howard, he's slightly bonkers. Donna, what about Shadows? Have you seen them, Rigga?
It's a tough one. For me, again, it's the usual, it's at the side of the eye, so you don't know if it is.
Yeah.
And plus, if you're in a location, depending on the size, it depends how many people are there, depending on how many lights is on. It can cast all different types of shadows.
What's that called? Preferable, was it? Oh,
Vision, peripheral, can't get it out.
Professional.
Peripheral vision.
That's the one. I'm glad you said it because I was
but again, we've captured maybe footage or photos where it doesn't look like a shadow, it's maybe past like the one you showed us, that sort of idea, or a silhouette,
yeah,
and things like that. But personally, I can't say that I've ever just sat and went, oh, like there's a
I
shit.
did.
Again, it doesn't matter what I see, I'm always trying to debunk.
That's I did see a shadow person right in front of me many years ago up in the north of Ireland in a place called Shane's Castle in County Antrim. And myself and one of my friends were late getting up to location, so they were all underneath the tunnels at this stage. We were about 10 o'clock, 10:30. So the light was on outside. The toilets are outside. And we're just sitting in the car park and so on. And then I seen this solid black figure. Do you want to go out for a wee? Go out. And I seen the solid black figure walking from right over to left. And you can see the whole side profile of the forehead, the nose, the mouth, the chin, the whole neck, and then shoulders and down. And I didn't say anything to my friend beside me. I kind of like was registering it to see what, because I know we've been doing this location for 6 years, every single month for 6 years. I said nothing, and then about a few seconds she said, oh my God, did you see that? And I looked at her and I said, what did you see? And I'm like, oh, what did you see? And she said, I saw a waist and legs walking by. So she saw what I saw, but I seen top half and she seen bottom half. Solid black figure right in front of us. Howard is just taking the. Now, this one here I'm watching show because, well, yes, I do agree with Howard. And the second one is, Jenny, do you dream of me like I do of you? Nightmares, Howard, nightmares. Joking, you text me now. What about, like, Donna has seen and also orbs. Okay, I like that. Well, I like the one with the shadow. What do you think of orbs?
Again, orbs are a funny one. I believe there is locations that we've been to, and I think you're going to get dust. You could be in the cleanest of locations, and you're still going to get some sort of dust because you're going to get it coming off your clothes or
even just
and stuff like that. But there is one, and it's back to when we first started the show. You were saying what got me into the paranormal, and I was telling you. Well, that night we went to a location called Ardrossan Castle, and it's led to believe that William Wallace attended it and all that sort of stuff. But we were there, and Margaret, the woman that she was claiming she was a medium and stuff like that, told me about my mother. So I had a video camera, and I spent about £300 on this because I like capturing stuff, as you do. So anyway, I'm filming with the camera, and then she's saying, there's something in the corner of that castle there, in that dark spot, there's something there. So I've panned around there, and nothing. We went back and looked at the footage. It gets to the part where she's saying there's something in the corner there, in that dark part of the corner. This big massive ball of light about this size, it came out and went shh and hit the camera.
Have you got that?
No, this when I was 18. This was like years ago. That, and then there's been ones where we've done the blind spirit box. Again, it was David that was conducting it, and you'll hear me say, can you go and touch David in the arm? And at one time there was this orb. To me, it's a definite orb. You can just tell by the way it's moving, and it was getting bigger and smaller, and it came down and it went right down David's arm, and just as it got to David, he went like that and touched his arm.
We got that as well in Redwood Castle. And I'm one of these people that was thinking I'm such a pain in the arse when it comes to pleasing what I see and whatnot. And I remember myself and one of my team members down in Redwood Castle. And we were sitting at this long table. You would love this place. And I looked at him, and I'm looking at the top of his arm, right down his arm, and looking over, and then leaving his arm in my face, like in front of me. No camera, no lens, no light, no nothing. And it takes a lot for me to kind of, I used to say no, and I still say no. I'm still dissecting what I seen on his arm.
Mhm.
And I was going to say, unless I see one in front of my face lit up, fair enough, that's fine. But the one I seen in his arm, I followed it and watched it leave his arm.
Have you ever seen one that's a different colour? We captured one and it was like a reddy colour.
My daughter seen it in my room.
And it actually, because at first I studied it for ages, and it looked like a laser pen, see, like a dot. It wasn't as bright, but you see it coming across the wall, and then it goes to me, and then it goes by. But the more I watched it, I was like, right, hold on. Once that's getting to me, it's actually going behind me, and then it's coming from the other side. If that was a laser pen, or we don't usually carry a laser pen unless it's laser grid, or something like that, it would cross the front of my body. But it actually went across, then you never seen it.
Oh, it went behind.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot of debate on orbs. There's a lot of debate on it. And Donna's saying, what about sounds? Strange sounds? Yeah.
Oh, Edward's Place.
I love Edward's Place. I tell
100%.
you, I'm going to do more trips over to Scotland and the UK next year than I am going to be in Ireland.
When we went, I must have done it about 4 times at the time, and every time, I'm like you, as you were saying, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter, you're messaging. 3 in the morning, I come in and wake my partner up, and I'm like, would you hear this? Would you hear this?
I do that.
But the next morning, she said, how was your investigation? She says, look, I said, this place is unbelievable. I said, me, David, and one of the investigators in the team at the time, we were sitting in silence, and the only way I can describe it is if you're sitting in your house and your neighbour's got the telly on and it's quite loud and you can hear it coming through.
Yep.
That is what it sounded like. They went into an area of the location, and we sat in silence, and there was a man and a woman talking in the corner of their room. Talking. So we were like, what? Then there was a bench that went, and then we ran a live, and the people in the live heard it as well, and it was this wee girl. My eyes are starting to water because I do this when I start getting freaked. There was this wee girl that went, hiya.
I love
in the hallway, and the people in the live heard it. Then, first time PIH was out with us, we left an area and we were going into this other bigger area, and we had another hello.
Would it be the same one?
I don't know, but it was a wee girl. I say
she was following you. I say she was following you.
That whistle, the video you played with the whistle, that's Edward's Place.
We get a lot of whistles in 2 different locations. We kept getting a lot of whistles.
It's mental. I just like it when everybody. There's times where you go, did I hear that? And nobody else has reacted, so you're like, did I? But then it's that when it happens and everybody's like, did you just hear that?
Yeah, I'm kind of raging. I kind of deleted half my audio to kind of fit more audio in. I probably didn't have to, but I just thought, let's make it work. But I would have loved to have played half of them for you. I only kept the bloody 2 on. I just kept the 2 on, but yeah, I did. Where? Oh, am I looking at? No. What kind of equipment do you use to catch the sounds? Audio, well, recorders.
EVP, recorder.
Yeah, recorders. Digital recorders.
That's
body cameras.
Probably your best.
My dog on the table.
Your best bit of equipment in it to capture.
EVPs. And I know when I had Dr. Kieran and Queef on the show before, and we were talking about the most common pieces of findings of paranormal, and I said I'd put my hands up and I say, audio EVPs. I actually can't remember what he said. That's really bad. Sorry, Kieran.
But sometimes Sometimes even your phone, see, like even your camera and stuff, because there's times we ran the camera on the phone and you hear voices or noises. A lot of times, again, Edward's Place, surprise.
That's the
There's
one
a
I'm
lot
gonna
of sound. The phone was picking up on it, and people on the live were hearing it, and we're not at the phone at this stage.
I'm going to send you on a piece. Now, I was on Howard Petrie's show one night, and there was a group of us on the panel, and with myself and Jax, we were talking away. You see my dog on the table licking it.
You sent me this before.
Did I send it to you?
You sent me this.
Did okay.
It said something. There was something that was said on.
Yeah. Did you see my face in it when
You sent me that before. You sent me that.
Yeah. So they can come through equipment. Well, it's electrical, and so on. So they can come through it. But it does happen. And I thought I heard something tonight. And I said nothing.
Was this no long into the podcast?
Which one?
So you talked about on this podcast?
Tonight?
Aye.
Yeah, Howard, it was. I sent it on to Howard too. It was bloody brilliant. Yeah, tonight.
Well, it wasn't. Was it long after you started the podcast?
About, I'm going to guess no more than an hour.
I thought I heard something as well when David was on, and I wasn't too sure if it came from David or you.
No, David began to talk, and I'm looking at David, and I'm kind of making that face again in my mind, saying, "Please, no, not again, no."
It was something. It sounded like it was in the background. I definitely heard something. I never said it. I just thought maybe.
Me too.
I thought it was coming from David.
I thought it came from David's side too, and I said nothing. And I always say, if it happens again, I'm going to say something. But I didn't. I just thought, nope, it's not happening again. Nope. So you did hear something.
I heard something. I'm going to look back at the podcast because I definitely heard something. I thought it was coming from David.
Yeah, me too. And that's when I looked over at David, and to see if he was talking or saying something. Sounded like it came from his side.
I done a podcast a while ago with a group, and they just basically did podcast. I'm not going to say the name, but they're a farce. And my living room is full of skulls, right? I've got skulls, I've got a human skull, I've got skulls all over the place.
Skulls.
And I just sat 2 ornament skulls next to me. Nowhere I was sitting, I was sitting back there, and I just sat them above the telly. But one was kind of off a wee bit, and it was just a matter of time before it just decided to tilt. About an hour into this podcast, it decided to tilt. Oh my God. The woman that was hosting the podcast, you need to get out of that house. You need to leave that house. There is something demonic in your house. Something that's attached itself to you. It's followed you home. You need to leave. You need to get your partner and the kids and leave. Do not return to that house.
Really?
And I'm like...
It's a multitude of things why it could bloody happen.
See my skull? In fact, I'll show you one right now. 2 seconds.
Oh, go for it. And I'm sitting here on my... There's a lady...
What's one in there?
Oh, right. God. How'd you see that, Donna?
So, it's actually the ring one I picked up. But if you can see the bottom of the wee rubber bits.
Yes.
Well, one of them's missing. So, on the other one, I've got 2. I picked up the ring one. But even when you sit it down, it doesn't sit level.
It's going to tilt.
So it was just a matter of time before it tilted it, and it literally just went. And she's like, you need to leave that house now.
That's just...
And I'm like, what? Come on.
I was going to say, tell me the podcast later.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Tell me the podcast later.
You might know. You probably know.
I'm curious.
It was mental. Like, it was just a normal chat like this. There was a few.
That's when I just say what I can't say what I was going to say, but no, it wouldn't be for me. It's
Oh, it was
Howard.
mental.
Oh,
And
gotta
see-
go direct to the show. Love you, Jenny and Sonia. They love you, Howard. Howard has been a brat. If you ever see a shadow person in your home, don't worry, that's me sneaking into your room. That's Mr. Petrie. Why is my dog acting crazy tonight? Gotta go get ready for the show. Oh, love you, Howard. Look, I will watch the show later on. I will watch the show. I will jump onto it. Donna's saying there was a lady who lost her son about a couple of weeks after his spirit was caught in her kitchen. It was on the news, pretty freaky scene. Your a loved one return. I kind of understand that a little bit. Jeez, I thought it was something beside me. It's my bloody dog. She's in a way. She does this every time I do a live. What's up, Sash? They all got their dinner. What else? We're going to end this live and we can talk in the background. We can talk privately. If you want, or you can continue on for another 10 minutes. Up to you. Up to 3 hours.
I know when did that because I'm working in the morning as well.
You're not working tomorrow?
No, I'm working.
Oh, you're working?
What I'm up at 5.
Are you up at 5?
Aye.
I'm not up in the morning.
Oh, sorry. I'll be in the house for about 11 in the morning.
You want? What time are you finishing at?
But 11 in the morning. It's supposed to be 6:30 at night. But I work for the council, so we're all lazy baskets.
You just stand there and wear the high ace vest and pretend you're busy.
Aye.
And pretend you're busy. I'm not getting up tomorrow. I'm going to have a day of rest for my back because it is pretty sore. Pretty sore. Donna's just asking the question here. Do you use radio?
Yes.
Do like the Spirit Box, Donna. It's like the Spirit Box. We do use them. I like them. I got some great stuff from Redwood Castle.
Yep.
I got some great stuff from Redwood Castle. I have a lot of audio to send you. Did you listen to the one that I sent you last night? The one.
I started actually. Is there a few?
There was one that I sent. One particular one that I sent you.
I don't know.
It was the ITC.
Aye, because I clicked on it and it's like there's a few of them.
Yeah, they'll play in each other.
I started going to listen to them, and then the kids are like, "Dad, my dinner." No, I was like,
we never sit down. My children know.
I'll get through them, but
listen to that particular one that I sent you.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to that one. That's the ITC. I did have it up. We should do another EVP night, and I swear to God, I will have everything lined up the day before and numbered and so on. I will have it all perfect.
I'll run through them all again. I'll try and get them sent out properly. There's an app you can use. It's easier to send files. I can't remember what it's called, and it's free. Just like a WhatsApp kind of idea.
I was going to say WhatsApp.
And it just sends, but it's a lot clearer. It's built for to send footage and audio and stuff like that over. Cool. I'll try and get a name it, and I'll let you know.
So find out the name of it, because when we do this EVPs, because I do a few EVP shows, and it's a pain in the arse when they don't come through the way you hear it, and they don't come through what we get firsthand.
It's a pain. That's how David will always put them up the group because they're clearer, and then. Yeah. We don't tend to put them up in the Paranormal Hangover group because we leave the Paranormal Hangover for the discussion, and then we'll play the EVPs and the footage. But some of the footage and some of the EVPs is pointless putting up because you cannot make them it.
You're losing the quality of it.
Aye.
And they're too good to lose the quality of, because the ones that we send each other are like AOBs. Class AOBs that are too good to lose the quality of. Yep. So there has to be some way. I will contact StreamYard, and yes, they'll do it just for me. Not really. But I'll mail them and just say, listen, this is what we do. You've got many podcasts on StreamYard. We share audio. You got to fricking do it the right way.
If they give you the option to share footage and audio and stuff, then it should be there. It should be basically perfect for you to let the viewers hear the original.
I think there is a way of doing it through, you can share your screen.
I've tried
So
all that as well.
Does it work? No?
No.
I think StreamYard needs to get on that StreamYard. I will be sending them a mail help box that we need to get this.
Even Stephen will send me, he does the camera stuff and it's night vision. And when he sends me, it's crystal clear. Like crystal clear, you can hear everything. But yet, when I download it and put it on this, it's all kind of pixelated slightly and it misses bits.
Yeah, it's not the same.
And it's always the important bits.
I'm going to mail StreamYard, and I'll do it after this show. I'll mail StreamYard and just, look into it or see what you can do for the ones that do this.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Paying them money, you know what I mean? Paying them for their services.
It ain't bloody cheap. It ain't cheap.
Nope.
Have you experienced mirrors? Once. Yeah, once.
I was at my team and they done the scrying or whatever you call it. And they were looking into this mirror. And I think it's like now, so if you stare at something too long, things are going to change. If you stare at the sky too long, or you stare into a corner too long, you're going to start seeing things. I think that's the sort of same idea. But they were going on about, can you see the face changing? And the other people in the team are like, it's changing. And I'm like, I can't see that.
I think if you stare at your eyes in the mirror, everything behind you is going to get dark anyway.
It starts,
So then you're concentrating on your face.
Mm-hmm. It's the same as, there's teams as well, like, I've seen them doing the spirit box or whatever, and they sit with a red torch under their face. And people are staring at them, and the red torch automatically it highlights certain parts of your face. Parts of your face become more shadow-like, and it changes the whole complexion or whatever you might call.
And they say the mirror is a portal.
Yeah.
They say the mirror is a portal.
I'm not a big believer in all that sort of stuff. No.
I know
not to say that it's not. I just don't believe in it like
that. What's this? Donna, you have to check out the Brandon Crotty and Mark Lee episodes. Well, definitely. Let me write this down because I'm looking. Did you watch the Netflix 28?
Couldn't get it.
Did you get it? No?
Okay, I didn't like it. Do you like it?
I know I probably have a few friends on it, but now I know there was one particular episode, I think it was episode 3, and I swear to Lord Jesus, take the wheel. Listen, I said I'm not watching it on my TV because I can't afford a new TV because I will throw a shoe at it. I'll throw a shoe at my TV because no. Because my daughters heard me saying, and the language that was coming out of my mouth, sorry, daughters, I was not old enough, but whatever. No. I got to first episode 3. Didn't get past that one. I heard the rest of it was good.
Mm-hmm.
I will give it. I needed a few days away from it.
I'm not really gave it a minute. I gave it a quick watch, but with going to things, it seemed as bad as what your cake was.
Really? Donna, did you see the cake that I made? I'm going to show Donna. Donna, let me know if you've seen the cake I made or not. And if you didn't. Yeah, Markley, I'm going to have a look. Donna, I wrote them down. I'm going to have a wee look at it. Guys, I have a very good friend in Jamaica. It's a bit of a travel, but I will try. The guys from the Netflix, the 28 Days Haunted, I know some of them are my friends as well, but just one episode 3 I didn't listen to it. Now I thought 1 was good because I like what they were doing. The Estes method, the same thing as what we all do. Things like that. And I get it. I understand it. I seen 2, I can't remember too much about it. I remember number 3. I didn't get to number 4 yet, but I will. Donna did see my cake. I would love to. I am going to check out. I'm going to check out the episodes. There was something else I was going to ask you as well, and I forget. It's not coming into my head. I'm going to end this live now before I get a text to say, Jenny, get off because someone else wants to come on. of, that you have the line waiting to come on. Because I normally do Saturdays, but they'll probably text me now saying, Jenny, get off the line, Jennifer. That was a really bad Australian accent. Chris, good night. Good night, Chris. Thank you so much for watching, Chris. Thank you for staying up this long with us. You're so good. Thank you so much. Chris always watches. You never know what happens in the next year. I'm not planning to stay in Ireland for most of my locations. I want to go abroad, even if it means leaving my Chihuahua for a few weeks. I will say, because I'm attached to her. But where can people find you, Rega? Where can people find you?
Facebook. We started with the TikTok and the YouTube, but we've done away with that. We're just concentrating on Facebook. Scotland's Paranormal Investigations Group, and also our other page, which is Paranormal Hangover, where on a Monday we'll discuss our investigations from the Saturday. We'll show footage, EVPs, let the viewers put their point of view across, whether labelled as paranormal or not. But that's where you'll find us. And again, we're just a genuine team that love doing what we do.
Let me write this up. Let me write it up. I like that show, Paranormal Hangover. I like the concept of it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just.
It was just start off when we first started. We were investigating 3-4 times a week. That's how crazy it was. But now Saturday kind of suits everybody. But on the Sunday, I would put honestly, 6 sheets worth of what happened, times, and I just thought that's too much. That's why we come up with the Paranormal Hangover thing.
It's a lot. I know when I do all the audio work.
Because see, before we tend now, when we do an investigation, we don't tend to really speak about it until the Monday on the podcast. And then that way we can all share experiences. And then at the end, we'll ask
the
highlight of the night and we would rate it a 10 for activity-wise. So
that's good that you wait for the show, that you can all talk about it there and then. So it's real, it's raw, and it's live.
Basically, wing it every time. We wing it.
Bloody awesome.
But we do, also David does EVP, so he'll send me the EVPs. That's the only part that I know, because obviously I need to get them up the StreamYard, which is a pain. But apart from that, we don't really tend to chat about the highlights until the Monday.
Did you play in the Paranormal Hangover show? Did you play the audio, or did David do it from the recorder itself?
No,
No, you had it up. You had it up on StreamYard.
Mm-hmm. So he would send me them through Messenger, and then somehow I could not save it to my phone through the ones he was sending. So I would have to then send them to my partner to then save them onto my phone, then go into StreamYard, add video clip, then click on it and download it.
That is, StreamYard is not great for doing the audio.
And the thing is,
that's what we use it.
See, like Castle, there was about 50 odd EVPs, so I had to do that with every single one.
On the StreamYard?
Aye. So David would send me all the EVPs, what he believes in, say, I'll listen and maybe agree with him, or maybe it might say this and might say that, send them to the team as well. Then send them to my missus. Then onto StreamYard, put them up on StreamYard, then go through them all again and find the right ones.
That's what I was doing it tonight, and between today and then having my nap. Yes, I did have a nap. And then, getting up, and then I said to myself, right, I have it in my head. I know what I need to do. Let's do it. I had it. We went through today, and it didn't come up the way I had it planned.
Yeah. It's horrible.
Pain in the arse.
It's horrible.
I had them all saved, and I had them all ready, and I clicked every single one of them to go up in StreamYard. And no, not all of them went up. No, which was not happy with it.
It's a pain, but that's where you'll find us in it.
Donna wants to visit Scotland. Scotland is fabulous.
Well, parts.
Well, the same in Ireland, like, for Christ's sakes. The same in Ireland. Ireland
Up
is a
north.
fabulous country.
Up north's a different planet. It's beautiful. Up north. So
I've
many
like-
hills, and you've got Isle of Skye where you've got the fairy pools. They're that clear. I think there's something like 30 foot deep, the water. But it's that clear. It only looks as if it's like half a foot deep.
Is it
Because it's that clear.
really? I'm going to write this down, my ghost hunter friends. Do you know what, Donna? I thought you said when we were talking about the Netflix and you were saying that my ghost hunter friends, and I'm like, yeah, I know some of them too. I thought you meant that you knew them on the Netflix one.
That's what I thought.
Me too. But check out my ghost hunter friends. That's funny. Okay, I'm going to check that one out. Donna, are you coming over to Ireland or are you going over to Riga in Scotland?
In Scotland, man, sing a bottle of
Scotland
Buckfast.
Would you say Buckfast?
And some haggis, neeps and tatties.
Would you say some ties? What's ties? I know the name.
Potato.
Oh, Jesus, Jennifer, some ties.
Tatties.
I know. I couldn't think. No, I couldn't think straight for a second.
That's one thing you don't get in Ireland, actually, is it? You don't get tatties scone.
Yeah, no. Potato scone.
Mm-hmm.
We get potato farrell, potato bread. Like
Aye, that's
square.
No, that's not potato scone. You're missing all the good stuff.
Send them over
No.
to Ireland.
You don't get square sausage either, didn't you, sir?
No, I don't
Or
think
lawn
so.
sausage, as they call it.
A what sausage?
Lawn sausage, square sausage. It's the best thing ever, man.
We get the flat sausages in McDonald's.
Is that not a patty?
I couldn't tell you. I just eat it. And it's
Oh,
nice.
no, square sausage. If you come to Scotland, you need to get square sausage.
So it's just like a sausage, but square.
No, it's different. It's beef.
Is it? Oh, I have had it. Somewhere, I forget, but I have had it.
You would have probably had it when you were in Edinburgh, maybe.
I had it from I had it from McDonald's.
That's not the same.
People are going to come for me saying, Jenny, no,
No.
that's not real.
That's not the same. You need it. Square sausage for the butchers.
No, Scotland. I'm coming to fit. Okay, so Donna's not coming to Ireland. She's going to Scotland. Mark Lee and Brandon Cutty. No, Scotland. I'm coming to visit to see if it's true what the guys wear under their skirts.
Well, I was going to say, guys, we don't wear skirts, but in this day and age,
Kilts. I know. Oh, Lord Jesus, take the wheel. Kilts. You wear kilts. Scotland has amazing castles. Yeah, they do. And beautiful cows. Highland cows.
It's got wonderful cows.
Don't even go. Two-legged or four-legged?
Both.
Go wonderful cows.
No, it has got some nice castles, and as I said, it's a lot of these castles are abandoned. You can just
Yeah.
open.
So I'm just thinking now, Donna's talking about the Highland cows.
The Highland cows.
They're fabulous. That reminds me of the Highland toffee bar.
That's.
Yeah, that just came into my head.
Then you've got your Aberdeen Angus as well.
What's that?
It's like a big cow. Where your Aberdeen Angus burgers and that come from.
Good night, Donna. Good night, Donna. Donna's going to go to bed. Well, you have an amazing night. Plus, tomorrow, enjoy your weekend. It's going to be 9 p.m. here in Toronto. I should get ready for bed. Good night. Good night, Donna. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. That was awesome. Thank you so much.
Take care.
I have a lot of American friends, and I keep saying everything's awesome.
Awesome, dude.
Awesome. And I keep saying y'all. And I don't say it in an American way. I just say y'all. But it's like the Irish accent, but with this one here, it's like having a moment. Sasha, what do you want? She does this every freaking time. What do you want? You want me to pick you up? In a minute, my love. Definitely, Donna, definitely. We're going to come off here now. Do you have a pickup now? That's just, I mean, every time I keep going, I always have a question in my head. Do you ever pick up accents?
What?
Pick up accents. Like I'm atrocious for picking up accents. Do you not? I do. I could have an Irish, an English, a Northern, an American accent at the same time. But I keep saying like, oh, we're going to do it now. And then my friends in the North would say, oh, now, Jenny, now. And I'm like, I didn't say now. And they say like, so when I listen back to audio and I listen to myself, can you come over to us now? I'm like, oh my God, I did a little bit. And the whole thing, you all come over here. How are you all doing? And it's like, yeah, I do say a lot of it. Donna, I am back on Saturday night with a fantastic guest, Karine Bessett, who investigates the Jamaican Inn. When are you back on, Rigga, on your show? Paranormal Hangover and
We are not out until it'll be a week. I don't even know the dates. What day is it today?
Today
Friday?
is Thursday, coming into it's actually now Friday, 10 to 1 in the morning.
We'll probably be back on it a week Monday. We're not out on Saturday. Like bonfire night and stuff, so
Are you out Saturday, no?
no. Following Saturday. We're out. And then we'll have the hangover on the Monday. And then we're back out again, that's the next Saturday. And then we'll have a hangover on the Monday. And then we're back out again to Edinburgh during the day.
Oh, when he said hangover, it's paranormal hangover. I thought you meant you're going to the wee pub.
Oh,
no. Paranormal hangover. So when Rigga goes out on with his team, they do on Monday nights paranormal hangover, and they talk about the investigations and the locations that they've been to. Donna will send him a friend request. I have his name written down here. Donna, I'm on Saturday night at 9:30 p.m. Ireland time. You're in Canada, so I'll have your time here, actually, because I have my world clock, because I got friends around the world. Yes, I do. People I know are laughing at me, but I do. It's 10 to 9 your way, Donna? I'll double check what that is in the afternoon for you. But I have a great guest on. But Rigga, you'll come back on again, won't you? We'll do the audio. I'll get the audio. I'll get the audio. But I want to... Are you going to bed now?
Me?
Aye.
Probably.
Feck, I'm going to send you audio.
Aye. I'm up at 5.
Right.
So.
Get your behind to bed. Let me just get my tickety things here.
Send it anyway, and I'll listen to it tomorrow. And then what I'll do is, the next couple of days, I'll try and run through as much EVPs as I can and try and gather the better ones. I'll try and find the one with the dodgy telephone.
That's funny.
I'll try and find that. There is a lot other. There's good ones as well. I'll just need to get the time. There's so many.
I know. You never like when we say earlier on today that you kind of go for 1 or 2, or they go for 5 or 6, and then you just.
I forgot about that one. That one's good. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, that's good too. Oh.
I know. I'm so freaking guilty of it. Listen, it's not good when I go through audio and then I'm going back 5 years of audio, and then I'm picking out like, fuck, did you listen to this? Did you hear this? Did you hear this? I'm going to bombard you with audio. Like, you don't have enough to do yourself, but I'm going to bombard you with audio.
Don't worry about it.
Jackie, thank you so much. I have to watch. I was supposed to go into a meeting earlier, but I will do that meeting now. I hope that's still on it. And on, they'll fill me in later. Sasha?
Well, I'll get going because I'm up in 4 hours.
Get your behind to bed. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you. We'll come back on again, won't you?
Yes, anytime.
Awesome. We'll get the whole group on. We're gonna try and get Rosemary on. I caught Rosemary that night, and she was like never doing a show, and she did. And I was
just at the board I asked her, and she's like, "No, not really." And then she just went, "I'll jump on." And I was like,
"She doesn't do it." When I was getting ready to do my show, and I was in the hallway getting ready, and there she was, and I just had to say, "Gotcha." I'll send you my show. It was so funny. Right, we're going to say good night. Let me just take this one off. Everyone who watched, commented, liked, shared, and just watched the two of us and David talk for like 3.5 hours. Thank you so much. I shall be back on. When Rigger has his shows gone up, I will share them on Emerald Isle page, Shadow Whispers in the Night page, so you don't miss his show. You don't catch his show. So you don't miss Rigger's show of Paranormal Hangover. We're going to end it tonight. I'm going to bring us into the background, play the outro, and I will catch you on Saturday night. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good evening. Good afternoon.